just like we sat through the whole intro completely silently. You start laughing for no reason.
Yes, absolutely.
Hank, you need to be excused.
This is your official warning.
Welcome. Margaret's back! Yay!
I'm so excited.
She's back from her long medical leave. She had to have a growth removed.
Which is now living in my house. I got
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
not supposed to adopt though.
What?
Are you keeping it like in a jar?
It has its own bed. It's crazy.
And
I did. Yeah, a lot's happened. So
yeah, a lot's happened.
I had a baby, I got married, and I'm back. Guys.
Yeah.
She also got deposed from the small South American country she had taken over.
That's true.
Yeah, those goos, man.
Yeah.
Promise not to talk about that.
Thank you. I was gonna say, I'm like, it's still a little
You signed
soon.
that NDA.
I was very clear that I did not sign the NDA.
I mean, to be perfectly fair,
HR, hello.
she was running a progressive government in Latin America, and
Yeah.
the federal government of the United States has an issue with that.
The cooter.
What?
No, that's how we got the baby.
Anyway, we're the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or...
I'm sorry, the best part was that, like, right before we started, the timer just runs out and Rio goes, everybody get your sillies out? Get your sillies
Right,
out!
yeah.
And then there's, like, no noise.
Because you guys are all saving the goddamn sillies.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're doing Strixhaven because Jake and Kerrigan are not very reliable. So.
Should.
Hey. We knew about this.
How dare they take vacation? How dare they?
I'm just
Took it
joking.
while you came.
Before we
Homage
start
to our
there,
Lord and Savior, Walter.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think we opened ours on camera, but you can
Oh,
open
I'm
yours
totally
on
open.
camera
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
okay, because I got these for you guys for Christmas. Okay, it's like hermetically sealed. Now I can't even.
Is it
Believe in
hermetically
yourself.
sealed?
Hermetically sealed.
I didn't tell you.
Sealed by heretics? That's expensive.
That's true.
It's a high quality.
Ooh,
I got
Oh, that's so pretty.
I got blue, like starry,
Like little
pinky
galaxy
blue.
dice.
Yeah.
Cool.
This
No,
is
don't touch. They're, damn it.
Oh.
not
You
a
ruined
kitchen.
them.
Breathed all over it.
I got, like, a fun, like,
Then roll a 2.
Yeah.
it's like a raspberry hard candy.
Ooh,
like the cream
I like that.
sandwiches, and they make me happy.
Can I tell
Yay.
you,
I
do
got
you
the
remember
flavors.
when Scott got us dice for the playtest game that
Yes.
we were doing? Okay.
Yes.
And the set that he gave me, I could not roll above like a 4.
Right, and so you chuck the D20 like in the
I
corner.
got the same set. I was like PTSD, and I was like, oh my god, I can't. And I think Kerrigan traded with me.
Okay, good.
And I was like, I can't.
This is not happening.
No, it was Helena because she has them now.
Okay.
No one knows. We
Yep.
traded. I got
Nice.
It
this
worked,
guy.
working out for me.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, and you
Um,
haven't got to use this with this character yet, and that's perfect
Oh,
for
yeah,
your
that's
ginger
true.
cat.
Yes,
Mm.
H dice.
Yeah, these are totally like galaxy. Like, they're
Cute.
pretty. Yay.
Those.
Except for now I gotta retrain my D20.
That curse will be hard. to take
18.
off. Maybe
Oh, boy,
I just cursed it
wasted
for
that
myself.
18.
Yep.
It is what happens when you touch someone else's dress.
Anyway, so Helena had just informed me that she did not take any notes for last session, so we're gonna just kind of vibe it out.
Woo.
The new school year started. You guys got invitations for Wizard Prom. Can't remember exactly what it's called now. The Magister's Masquerade. And Dell had a lot of questions about what a Magister was. He asked several people. Eventually, he got an answer. I don't remember if you liked it or not.
Probably not.
We found out that there's another group at Strixhaven who blame this party for the events of last year, the tragic loss of Kime, Zindi, and Nash, along with the murderous rampage of
Dream.
Madness is truly awesome.
It was iconic.
Yeah.
So that was that. You guys got your class schedules for this year. The rival group challenged you guys to a duel to kind of like put you in your place. You guys showed up to the Fury Gale duel. There was some wild magic that went off, and I think an Oni was summoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
gosh.
And then you guys fought with the Oni, and you guys won. I believe that's where we had ended out. I don't remember if there was any large revelations or anything like that, because I did not watch the episode, because I've been training at work, so all my free time has been just...
I think the biggest thing was just that, like, Shivaji, like, hardcore was like, this is all your guys' fault. So she's like trying to lead a conspiracy basically against us.
I know you went to look for your previous warlock
Yes,
mentor,
Professor.
and he was no longer at the school.
And isn't Mom like not answering now?
She's
No.
not talking to
Right.
me at all.
How does Del feel about that? Does he feel a little bereft or kind of liberated?
Both? Yes.
Interesting.
As far as Kipper goes, Kipper missed the beginning of year 3 because it was the Centennial Orcness, where all the orcs get together and decide who is the most eligible bachelorette. Kipper got 4th place.
Bloodbath. That sounds like a bloodbath.
There's usually only 10 survivors out of the 100 participants. Kipper did get 4th, so she was one of the 10.
Good for you.
It was great because she originally got 6th, but then 2 of the competitors were murdered. So
Yeah.
by each other. It was the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Good job.
So Kipper is back with several new scars, and now she has a sash that says 4th greatest orcness.
I have it draped around my war gong in my room.
Your roommate for this year was like, and then you showed up like dragging your war gong. She's like, no.
No. But here's the thing. I also picked up silence.
The spell silence.
I love it.
Does it count if you hit the war gong and it's silenced?
Well, it does, but if I cast it like just so her half of the room is caught,
I silence her.
yeah,
not
so that
the
she
room.
doesn't have to worry
Have
about
you
it.
ever determined if you can hear things from without the silence spell while within a silence spell, or does it silence everything?
I think it silences everything.
Everything because
No
wherever the
sound can come in or
right,
out.
Can't penetrate.
So
So there you go. You did get special cultural
dispensation.
dispensation for that war gong.
Right.
So I mean, like, it would be pointless to not hit your war gong.
Yeah, I have to.
It would be culturally insensitive.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I'm
Good
also
back
trying
out.
to be really cognizant and aware of my roommate, because I know that it can be hard for studying when I've got to, wake up with the war gong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of foreign exchange students in this particular group because
Yes. Well, I think that there is a common place between us coming from other cultures. We are considerate of our fellows here. For instance, I like to help keep my roommates warm at night if they're cold.
Exactly.
That's
there's
just
a lot of
that's
snuggling.
just polite.
Yeah.
Crawl out from under the bed.
And in the dark, you look like a horrible eldritch creature. So
Oh.
it's never surprising.
That is part of what makes it comforting.
Anyway, so we just got off a very serious situation where you guys had basically fought another group of people to the death and then, risked your lives fighting an Oni. I believe it is the next day, and we'll say that that day you guys all wake up to the sound of a loud war call.
Sweet.
I'll leap out of the window, take flight towards the girls' dormitory.
I think you're staying with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just woke up and screamed Kipper and then leapt out the window.
What the heck?
And Dell was sleeping on your face.
Yeah.
So you wake up.
Maybe little claws like
Holding a cat. Yeah.
launching off of your face.
He stands up on his face to yell Kipper, so there's a lot of like.
I spit the feather out of my mouth, add it to the pile.
You almost have a whole other Dell.
Yeah, I know. Thinking a cloak, maybe. I don't know.
Here you
Is
go.
that being sensitive?
As long as you ask.
Exactly.
You're in Witherbloom, so taxidermy is not outside the realm of things that could be a homework assignment.
I never know when to
You
need a
like
feather.
You're collecting feathers if you have to cast Resurrect, and you need 20% of.
Oh God, it's true.
And even if my body is actually destroyed, you got it.
I still have a shit ton of Dell at home.
Walk up to the freaking medical place and just like put a pile of feathers down, do it.
No, little do we know, there's a Dell basket, and then there's a bunch of cat fur. That's the peach basket.
Oh yeah. And then what for?
Toenails. Just
Yeah,
so many
toenails.
toenails.
They're all color coded. There's like an off-white bag, an orange bag, and a black bag.
And I'm saving them for when I can do it myself. But in a pinch, maybe someone
Right.
else might do it.
Makes
And then you have like a single like I don't know, baby tooth from Kipper.
Yeah.
Because Kipper doesn't shed a lot.
Right.
maybe hair.
Yeah.
There was a bar brawl last week or last year, and he
Yeah.
got a tooth from Kipper. It was like, there you go, one tooth for Kipper.
Starting the pie.
Anyway, so you fly off to Kipper's. Your roommate Mal.
As I walk out, I'll go into the hallway.
I was hiding in your room. Check itself.
It's fine.
Okay, so that's gonna be 23.
Love it.
So where were you hiding in her room?
Trunk? I don't know. What kind of furniture you got? Or maybe can I be in the ceiling?
Little rafter. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a shelf or something up there.
Yeah.
I like it.
As soon as
So
Kipper,
how do you reveal yourself?
As
When
I,
she walks out and doesn't see me,
I'll
I
open the
guess.
door, or as I'm opening the door, maybe. It's like
Aw, it's like you didn't miss me.
I didn't even know you were there.
Oh, you weren't even trying. I didn't even look for you. I'm constantly vigilant here.
That's true. That's true. It's so
Welcome
good
back.
to see you.
Welcome back to the most dangerous place I've ever been to, and I have been to some dangerous places,
Why is it so
like
dangerous?
my uncle's cabin.
Well, don't go back there.
I don't plan on it.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I got 4th place. Do you see the sash on my dome?
Yay! I knew you could do it.
Thank you.
Did you kill the person that was in front of you?
Well, I killed the 8th place. Well, there would have been 8th place, but then
Just also to put it, there was 100. It was out of 100, so you could have killed many more than just
I
the 8th
didn't
place.
want to kill that many, but just strategically, I only wanted to kill who I needed to.
do you have to kill them, or can you just like incapacitate them?
No, it's a fight to the death.
That seems extreme.
It is, but I mean we're orcs.
Kipper,
so-
the silence is worn off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Well, I mean, I only ever say hello. Open the door.
window.
No window.
I'm sorry.
I
If
stealth
that is your
again.
owl friend with a big
With
plate of
horses,
vomit,
yeah.
I'm not even kidding. This is not okay.
Well, it is my owl friend, but he doesn't have a plate. Open the sash.
I'm so sorry I did not have a chance to bring you food.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be in the library. Just roommate walks out.
Also,
I start jumping on her bed.
I think y'all just passed the Bechdel test.
Yeah.
You just-
Yay!
So-
Yeah.
We were talking more about me winning a competition rather than men.
We were talking about
But the
you
point
killing
of the
people.
competition is to decide the 10
And they
most
were
hottest
female.
orc females. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the flaw of the Bechdel test.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
It's
what
not
you're
perfect.
talking about.
It's not about
Man.
a man.
Man,
I'm
Yeah.
sure we've had 2 named female characters
Oh,
talking
for
to each
sure.
other about it.
Yes.
Not
Oh, lots
before
of things.
now.
Yes. But I do appreciate the thought about, diversity and passing the Bechdel test.
Anyway, so Kipper.
But Peach was just saying that something about dangerous. What happened? I've been gone only a few days.
You were here last year when 2 people died.
Well, I know, but recently they got into a fight that I don't know about. So
Kipper's like, I know people died, but what's so dangerous about that?
people just died where I came from. I mean, that really doesn't seem that dangerous. I just kind of expect it.
It's dangerous.
Is that
It's
the
just-
door?
it's just how it is.
Yes.
Okay, now opening the door.
I stealthed again. Damn,
You
see
tried to
roll.
what?
She's stealth.
I stealthed when Dell showed up, but it didn't
Oh.
go so well. I just rolled again. It didn't go so well.
It would
again.
be funny if Zira had Dimension Door and just suddenly there's a door in the middle of the room.
And you can see me through the door. I'm just knocking on a piece of wood on the side.
You bring it with you.
It's just polite.
He has a knocker.
As the door opens and I see you trying to stealth, I turn my head away. Oh, where's Peach at? I haven't seen Peach all day.
She's right above you.
I dropped down on you.
Oh, no. Hey, Peach. Hey, you're back.
I'm so excited to be back. I was just telling them I got 4th place. You see my sash?
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you. Thank you. But yeah, Peach was saying something about it being dangerous. I don't what happened.
Oh,
I mean, I know last year, and people died, but I just killed people too at the Orkness, which happens every 100 years.
I mean, it's dangerous for here. Like, not.
Oh yeah, school's
relative
not.
to yours.
Yeah, that's true. School's not really supposed to be dangerous.
We had to fight that only yesterday.
What?
Yeah, this.
That's what
bitch Shivadri challenged us to a duel.
Language.
And, what?
Language.
I'm sorry, that mean owl lady.
We have a disagreement in the misunderstanding of things.
Okay.
And
Didn't you go on a date with her?
yeah, and I told her I didn't know what I was looking for. I
Right.
was trying to be honest, and she took offense to that.
Well, that's dumb.
I agreed, but whatever.
I'm sorry, I just had headcanon where her tribes of orcs are from the same place you are because your accents are
Yeah.
similar. And so, like, the orcness for everyone who isn't an orc is like a week where you stay indoors. So you were really glad to be in school during the
Yes.
orcness this year.
That's why I didn't acknowledge. So I'm like, I want to distance myself.
That's fine.
Where I lost my second cousin Bill,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Was he a half orc?
and he got trampled.
No.
He was an orc.
Like,
No, my
Human.
bloodline is pure. Not that I want it that way,
Whoa.
but my father is very proud of that.
oh yeah,
I'm not. But
fair.
yeah, she challenged us to a duel, and when it was over, Oni popped up. Yeah.
What?
That reminds me, we now need to plan a prank against her. I've had many ideas, but they've all had a high likelihood of her becoming maimed in some way, and I think maybe that's too far, right? I had to talk to my dad.
Possibly.
I had new glasses, but they hurt my face, so I don't wear them very often.
Aw, I'm sorry they hurt your face.
It's just I'm not used to the little plastic things anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so, like, they're just really, like, bothering me.
I make silicone ones.
Well, they are already, like, plastic. They're not, like, hard.
No, but they make like super soft silicone ones.
I just thought about putting a Band-Aid over the problem area, but that would look weird. I haven't found a Band-Aid small enough yet. But anyway, continue.
Okay.
I just wanted to put on my glasses so I could actually read.
I don't think we should. I don't like her. I mean, but I don't want to hurt her,
Well, I mean, what if I just
and I don't want to get expelled either.
set something loose from my great bag of tricks? I mean, I could just, it could be a giant elk. Just let it loose in her room. See, it's like a bull in a china shop.
Not even like poison?
No.
Or
Male
that.
elks are called bulls, Malai says from the door.
Hey, Mala, yeah, we're friends with Mala, like actual friends with Mala.
Oh,
Welcome back, Kipper.
hi.
Are you ready for your arcane, your
Insert
Your class?
test here.
your advanced arcane history exam tomorrow?
I just got back.
We have an advanced arcane history exam tomorrow.
I don't think they cared that you were gone.
But I have a whole this paperwork involved.
You look at the paperwork and it says specifically yesterday's date, and then it says in very small print, you will be responsible for all schoolwork immediately after this exemption period.
Oh, crap.
Well, we've
I guess I gotta study.
Yeah, we can help you.
Okay. Thank you.
It's on relics.
Malay made flashcards.
Mhm.
Oh, I was listening.
And then Dell like holds up the stack of flashcards.
I love it.
You hold up a bunch of flaps of skin with writing on them because he misheard you and he thought you said
Flesh
flesh
cards.
cards.
Ew.
They are pliant, and if you stretch, you can see the diagrams better.
They smell delicious.
Don't worry, they've been treated.
Whatever works, and I'll reach.
They're not sticky anymore.
Anymore.
I mean, just the ones I haven't sucked on yet.
Zero made sure that I made them less sticky this time around.
So I'll like thumb through them, and they make a noise.
It's kind of like petting a hairless cat.
Thank you. I'll set that on my desk.
Delightful.
Super usual, friends. Paper is fine.
Paper's usually
Like
what.
tree flesh. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that makes a lot more sense. Yes.
Easier to find. Not
I-
as painful.
Maybe we don't ask him where he got.
Well, the first time Zira asked me
It's
for
fine.
flashcards, and I made them out of flash paper, and as soon as you removed them from the package, they would just light on fire. So I didn't think that was very smart, but he insisted.
Maybe they're called flashcards because you're supposed to be naked when you're doing them.
I can do that, and he starts.
No, that's all right. Peach did that.
fucked up.
Like, Peach did that on purpose.
How about I just make note cards?
That
Yeah.
I think that's
I like that.
appropriate.
We'll have to use those.
Okay.
And Peach already coded in the after the exam.
That's
I mean, I
fine.
chewed on most of them, so
Oh, okay, I
that's
saw the
my
whole.
dibs.
Yeah. It's like when you lick something, say that that's mine. Okay, makes sense. Well, I'd heard about. I was so excited to be back in time for the prom. For what is it called? The Masquerade.
Magister's Masquerade?
How soon is that?
We saw
At the
it
end of the
get
year.
It's the end of the year.
Oh my god!
You have a little package on your desk that's still there. And I think I have a handout.
I mean, you'll have no problem, of course, because you're the fourth most beautiful orc in the world. But what am I? Only the 10th most beautiful tabaxi in my clan alone.
But there's a lot. Oh, ooh, oh, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
This is the first time Margaret's got to see it. So.
Peach,
Masquerade.
you are gonna find somebody's gonna just want to snatch you up.
I'll go with you, Peach.
See, you've got eligible suitors already.
I really don't want to break your heart. Thank you for the invitation.
That is fine. I have no expectations that you will do anything but reject me.
Okay, good. I will meet your expectations.
Dell,
but
would you like to go?
yes, that's a better match.
I have not decided if I will be attending given the disappointing definition of Magister. I may withhold in protest. We shall see.
I'm going to wear my traditional Yeti garb.
Is that the one where you dress up like a Yeti, or
Of course.
the one where you wear a Yeti?
Yes, the musk is the most important.
Oh, and you have to sing us a song.
Yes.
The Masquerade.
I would say you
Maybe
should
he's practicing.
sing it to the Magister.
There you go.
I don't think there are any magisters left.
There's no magister.
Pretty sure they're all dead.
What happened to
Then
them?
why is there a ball for them?
Well, because we celebrate.
Them being dead.
Oh,
Well, I mean, they.
No.
So the ritual behind the Magister's Masquerade is the Magisters wanted an event that brought the houses together to alleviate some of the rivalry between the houses.
It worked.
So they have all of the houses get together and plan the Magister's Masquerade together. And so that's why it's called the Magister's Masquerade, because it was their idea to bring the houses together.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Even though we're collectively only Prismari and Witherbloom, so we haven't made any Quandrix friends.
Oh, so are you saying that that is the team? We will destroy the other houses?
Oh, no. I don't think we should destroy the other houses.
Yes,
I take classes there.
we shall not do that.
Anyway, there's the arcane. We have advanced arcane history today, and then we have a test tomorrow. So I would pay attention in
Okay,
class today.
all right. I'll make sure to take extra good notes.
And if you don't, I have every word the professor has said this year written down in my advanced arcane studies.
Does it look like an actual notebook that I could
No, it
read?
looks like a tome. You leaf through it and you find out that he has followed her into break rooms and like there's just personal conversations. Scrying has been very helpful.
You're welcome to borrow my notes. Zozira says they look like owl scratch.
I'll take a look at them. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I didn't take any notes.
Anyone want breakfast? Maybe we should go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am so hungry.
Yeah.
Are they still serving swamp stew? Or is it too early in the year?
They serve it year round. You
Yes.
just gotta catch the frog or else you have to pay for it.
As Del hacks up a pellet and goes, oh, I guess we will save this for later.
Yes.
And at that moment, I forgot my bag. Did the owl just throw up in our room?
He put it in his pocket.
Oh, it is solid.
It's more regurgitation.
Mhm.
Actual
She's
comment.
Did we ever say what her name was?
No.
Jane.
You've never she has never given you her name. Every time you've talked to her, she just
Wow, rude.
But I guess
your roommate is Audrey Plaza.
I support
lovely. Well, I'm gonna go
It's
get
just
some
the actual Audrey Plaza.
Is it Audrey or Aubrey?
Aubrey.
Aubrey, okay. So this is Audrey, her
Yeah. This is her
counter.
This is her sea witch.
Yeah.
She's a sea elf, so she's a sea witch.
Love it.
Because isn't she the one who has like a secret Twitter account where she pretends to be a sea witch? Isn't that how
She wrote a book
Hag.
called The Christmas Wish.
Her, I think her Twitter is like something hag.
Oh.
I can't remember what.
The word hag.
Oh, anyway, so you guys go to your advanced. Well, you guys go to breakfast, and
Yep.
you end up in. They actually have a blurb for the class.
Oh,
The
nice.
First time there's been a blurb for class.
What?
Dean Tullis, who is the running your advanced arcane history exam, she displays a relic she discovered during her recent expedition. A historian interrogates the stories we tell ourselves about the past, learning how true they are, or otherwise, lectures Dean Tullis. Only by understanding the truth of the past may we learn lessons applicable to our magic in the present. Take this, for example. The professor reveals a translucent orb. Within it, a coil of green mist endlessly knots around itself. I unearthed this in the Fortress Badlands during my most recent expedition. Its creator and use remain uncertain, but by investigating the reason for its creation, we stand to learn more about those who made it and how those lessons might teach us more about our own magic.
Touch it?
No. Dean Tullis eagerly takes questions on her lecture of the relic she exhibits, but she doesn't know much about it yet. She suspects it might be used as a magical focus by an ancient wizard she has yet to identify. Does anyone cast Detect Magic on it?
I
Can I do?
sneak up to touch it.
Sure, I'll cast Detect Magic.
I do.
I'm only going to have you not able to touch it because I don't know what it does, and I don't want to contradict myself later.
don't want to
Catch
create a
me
quack.
Okay, I'm casting Detect Magic.
Okay. It gives off an aura of enchantment. And as Peach goes to touch it, the Dean's Bigsby's giant hand picks her up and just kind of holds her above the class for a while.
Does she scruff her?
Scruff
Scruffs. It scruffs me. It's so mean.
You got very close that time.
She's just a cat growling the rest of the class.
Well, it's given off enchant. I'm assuming that, Professor, you've already.
Kipper, did I give you permission to cast spells in my class?
I'm sorry. I was just really intrigued.
A detention.
Wait,
But
what if we need permission to cast spells in class?
You've always needed permission to cast spells in class.
We have?
You're allowed to cast spells outside of class, but during class time you are not to cast magic without permission.
That seems counterintuitive to learning.
Well, we didn't have the rule until Peach started here.
I was seeing my
I didn't
previous
get
comments.
attention.
You just got scruffed.
I sit back sullen and dejected.
So you guys meet for a study session after class?
Can I observe? Can I just look at the orb or whatever it was? And
I'm sure the orb is somewhere else in this book, but I did not
That's
look
fine.
up. I did not.
No worries.
I did not know the orb was coming, so I don't know anything about the orb or if it's
Cool.
important later.
So of course we're all obsessed
I'm
with it.
so sorry. I just don't know if it's gonna come up later because they
Yeah.
specifically give you information about it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta look that up on the break or something. What orb is this? It doesn't even name what the orb
Actually,
means.
like there's the dark cloaked figure in the tavern, and there's also Jonathan over in the corner. We're gonna talk to Jonathan.
Oh, the crown of bone and flame or whatever, living bone or whatever.
Okay, so now we obviously have to steal that orb. But I think we should wait till after the masquerade because I really don't want to, not get to go to that. Yeah.
I don't know if we need it, and I mean, it would be nice.
Obviously,
to,
we need it.
It would be nice to examine it a little closer before the test. But I mean, I already have detention. Do they let you study? I've never gotten detention before to study in
I know,
detention.
that was really mean of her.
It was really sad.
It's like she didn't even know you're the fourth most beautiful orc in the world.
I didn't wear my sash.
Oh, what did you even win it for?
Should I wear my sash now?
I mean,
I should just
I
wear
would, but I'm only 10
Okay.
in my
No.
tribe alone.
Yeah, still. Yeah. Do you have any idea how large cat litters usually are?
That's
10
what
is a
I'm
great number.
I'm 10 in my tribe, but who knows among all tabaxi? I mean, I don't want to know because honestly, who can live up to those kinds of expectations?
Well, Peach,
Exactly.
if you are number 10, you must have the most beautiful tribe in all of the Vaxidom.
Well, we are
I
beautiful,
agree.
yes.
That's true. I'm gonna go run up and get my sash then, and I'll meet them down for a study session as I'm wearing my sash.
Is there blood splatter on the sash?
A little bit, a little bit. I've tried to wipe it away, but it just like streaked more. So just looks a little. I'm trying to say that it's decorative, but yeah. What?
Your
Just-
sash
I'm letting
smells
you guys talk
delicious.
while I desperately look for this fucking orb.
So, you really haven't missed a lot. We only covered maybe 200 years while you were gone.
That's a lot.
Any-
Well, and you fought an Oni. What the heck was that about?
Oh yes, it was scary enough that I have not seen Fjolnir since.
What did? Oh God, that's right. Where's Fjolnir?
There was a
Where
lamp
is
on the bed.
Oh, maybe he's just sleeping still. Maybe he's not feeling good.
He
Yeah.
didn't seem cold, so I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay,
He's
now
not very
know
good at
what the
magic.
orb does.
I don't know why he's here.
Going forward, we can ask questions about the orb.
Okay.
Professor,
Yeah.
I have touched it.
what does the
No,
orb
you
do?
did not have
Okay,
touched it.
that's good then, I guess.
It's it has an aura of enchantment. I would have shared that with the group.
And I also probably won't actually ask what it does because the professor did just get done telling us.
But she
He doesn't know what it
does.
Was she holding it, or was it like levitating, floating?
She had presented it. She didn't say she was holding it.
Okay.
Professor, have you cast Identify?
That's a good
Unfortunately, Identify is not, when it comes to these old artifacts, it is not the end all of information gathering. It is a very useful spell, but please remember that cursed items are often enchanted in such a way to fool the Identify spell.
I'm gonna
So-
cast Identify.
It requires you to touch it, and I have forbidden touching.
No, I don't know Identify. I was just joking. I'm sorry.
So you're saying you are not
Double detention for Kipper.
Can I take one of those from her?
You can have your own detention. That's fine.
So is what you're
Detention
saying?
buddies. Yeah.
Is what you're saying that you are just not powerful enough?
Detention! Dell. Immediately. Go to the detention hall.
I will take your retaliation as a confirmation.
I will follow.
You guys have to work on the charm part because, like, you can annoy her,
She's
but
being
only if you're
scrubbed.
charming.
Like Peach telling that as she's being scrubbed at
Her
the top
little
of the
her hands.
This Peach, this class is not enchantment. It is history, much less interesting.
Oh, I agree with you.
To the detention bog!
It's a bog.
I look at Peach like,
Are you wanting to go to the detention bog, Peach?
I mean, I guess if that's where you want me to go.
Detention for Peach, then.
Oh, okay.
And if Mr.
I guess charm
Son
doesn't
of
work.
Folnir shows up, he will also have detention.
What? He's not even here.
Yes.
He didn't do anything to. Oh. It's
So you guys are
classified
sitting
here.
in the bog.
So she didn't put Peach down.
Yes.
It's getting ready to
Baby
count
Sand
its
did
spell.
not.
It's like, we-
Did not carry her over there.
You guys are sitting in the bog with your notes, and I guess you're having a study session in the bog.
I mean, we are Witherbloom.
And
Yeah.
Prismari. I did write Prismari. Okay. I'm going to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
There is a particularly grumpy frog near your feet.
What's wrong?
He's having a bad day.
Oh, how can we make it better?
I'm not allowed to have a bad day. I
No,
can't be
absolutely.
positive all the time. That's
No.
toxic positivity. Like, sometimes
just-
people just have bad days. It's not your job to make everyone in the world
I'll
happy.
kick the frog. I just punt the frog.
He just goes, fuck!
Have the day you deserve.
Did that frog threaten your family?
Absolutely. He was very mean.
He looked
He
grumpy.
was grumpy.
I've never been threatened by a frog since. Very intense.
Well, I mean, it was not that I was really afraid of him making good on the threats, but still, it was not kind words coming out of his gullet.
You wouldn't threaten me, right, buddy?
But to Philip, he is the body of a frog still, right? It's
He's just an inflated
horrifically.
gazer frog.
Oh, that's disgusting.
The little bit of frog bits are starting to peel off slowly but surely off the
Ooh.
back of it, so he's peeling.
But he is still a frog.
That's something off of him. That makes me feel better. Like when you get a sunburn and you just peel a little, yeah.
It's fun to do.
Therapeutic almost. All right. I'm going to
The
study.
pain is exquisite.
I'm going to study.
All right, so it's an ability check of your guys' choice, depending on how you are studying. Usually, you guys would study with other people, but you have detention.
Mhm.
We can study with each other, right?
So I'll still give you guys advantage, but we need to figure out what you're using to study. Usually, you use performance
Yes.
to come up with a song of some kind.
Well, I've got my drum on the back, so we'll bring my drum forward.
No lyrics this time.
No.
Can I use deception to memorize the opposite of everything as a memory tool to help myself remember?
Ooh, I like that.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Can I use deception to convince myself the drums were really helping me?
It's just soft background music.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
investigation. I can-
Okay, I was gonna say, can you use something other than deception?
I have persuasion too, but we're alone, so that's okay. I can
Well,
do
no, because you
investigation.
can use persuasion to teach Kipper from the notes,
Oh,
and then that
okay.
would help you study.
There we go.
I'm down for that then.
Okay.
What class is this?
Arcane history, advanced arcane history.
Can I use insight to extrapolate from?
What questions would be on the test
Yeah.
based on what you know about Dean Tullis?
Yes.
I'll allow that. That's fine.
Each using my.
Can I just use Arcana?
Yes, you can just use Arcana.
We get
It's like, can we do these?
advantage
You get
because of-
two rolls, yeah.
2 rolls.
Well, it's advantage because you're studying together. You're trying to beat a 17.
What?
Okay.
24.
19.
Also 19.
26.
Okay, so just make sure that you put one reroll on this test. So
Okay.
you'll have one reroll during the test.
And this is
For number one?
Year 3, test 1.
Year 3, test 1. Number of rolls. 1.
Makes me think of
I
a four.
forgot about the damn pencil. May I? Thank you.
I told you not to get a beaver.
Hmm?
You said that your peckers got damned.
Mhm.
I told you not to get that beaver.
That's true.
I got one. But I don't know.
Dragged it away.
I saw such a cute TikTok the other day of like a rescued beaver, and he's just dragging stuff from inside the house
Yes.
to block the hallway.
Yes.
Oh,
Making a
so
dam in the
cute.
hallway.
Ain't nobody getting through that hallway.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's annoyed when people just step over it. It's just like,
Sorry, how dare you?
Like, wasn't it like the bath mat at one point? He's dragging it.
he just drags all kinds of things over.
love
Like
it.
a rubber duck or something.
His little hands.
All right, are you guys ready to take your test?
Okay, we get one reroll or two?
You get one reroll. You get 2 rerolls if you pull an all-nighter, but then you have disadvantage.
Oh, that's
It's very
right.
confusing.
And then I'm trying to remember what the D4s were about.
So D4s, so there's a list of skills next to each test. You can use those D4s on those skills.
Okay.
Okay, everybody ready?
Sure.
So on the day of the exam, you each make 2 ability checks. So first we're doing commonly used magic devices, which covers identifying types of magic devices from battlefield magic items to objects useful as spell foci. This requires a intelligence arcana check.
Can we use my reroll on that?
You might want to.
Arcana, you said?
Better.
And just hold on to the numbers once you get them.
Might use my reroll on that
Me
too.
too.
Is this not a particularly strong intelligence group? That's weird. Seeing
Would
as
I
we're
be-
doing a school game.
So if we don't have Arcana, can we still use our intelligence modifier?
Yeah, you can still use intelligence modifier. You just don't
Still
get anything
zero.
added
Right.
to it. Yeah.
Can I use my
Smart.
plus dice?
If you have one for Arcana, yeah.
I do. Okay.
Oh shit.
I don't remember.
That's a
if I had
4,
that
but it's
today.
super cocked.
God damn it.
That's right.
I wanted. I knew it. I knew I was gonna have to do it. When you use cocked for good, you
I
have
have
to
one
use
for-
that too.
And then if I use it, I put a full slap.
Okay. That
So
makes
like
sense.
these ones I haven't used, but
So they carry over from the previous year?
Mhm.
Ah,
As long as you still have them, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't used any of mine.
I've got
Same.
a
That's what I
lot of them.
remembered all of a sudden.
Arcana inside. Ooh, I have Arcana. I have some from year 1.
It's fine.
Okay.
Now you can turn into me.
So we can do, but that's not going to help much.
But you know he hasn't before.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Only on a full moon.
Okay.
So,
And then a D4 if you're
What was it
using
again?
your.
John Ralph.
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Also, if you guys are watching us and you haven't seen the D&D movie, what is wrong with you?
If only for the paladin. I mean, he's
I haven't seen it
wow.
He's not watching us. He's here.
Margaret, you too.
because I've got a baby at home. And
It's
people
so
get mad at me
rough.
when I take babies to movies.
So you won't get mad at
They
you
do.
with this
They
movie.
do. Yeah, they will.
Okay,
It's
I-
loud too.
yeah.
Very loud.
Yes.
I did get her. I know, right? I did get her the little noise canceling
Aw,
headphones,
Yeah.
but they kind of squish her head
Oh.
because the headband's really tight. Okay, sorry, we took a test.
Okay, so
14.
fail.
18.
Pass.
18.
Pass.
15.
Fail.
Shit. I did not use the re. Can I reroll?
I mean, you had all of this time and a long baby story. To use
Oh,
the reroll.
and
All right.
Fine. I failed.
Historical relics in magic is the second part, which is writing a short essay about historical relics that and how they were famously used in ritual magic. This requires an intelligence history check.
Oh shit, that's even worse. That's
That is the same for me. Can I
Two
use
tests, right?
persuasion instead?
No.
It's 2 tests, right?
Well, it's 2 parts of the same test.
Right. But so like we don't have another thing that we're rolling for after this.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So then might as well use the reroll.
I have a D4 I can use for
you
this
need to use the
too,
reroll.
but it's not gonna help.
Okay.
This might be the first year people start failing tests.
I passed. I got the first one. But
Is this
Hold
still on the first, this number 1 test?
This is the first
Yeah.
test, yeah.
Okay. Because we already played it once. And we'll play it again, probably.
oh, did you roll for this?
Okay.
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 10.
So that's a fail.
6.
You
Oh, God.
failed.
Nat 20.
You passed. So you've aced this exam, Zira.
17.
So you passed.
So then I'm gonna get 2 rerolls? Or what? No.
You get
Wait, how do
two.
we-
You get 2d4s
2D. Okay,
for
that's what it is.
Arcana and History.
Okay.
If you passed once, you get 1d4, and if you did not pass either portion of the test, you technically are on academic probation. But this group doesn't have a lot of extracurriculars or anything, so it's fine.
I'm very devoted to
It's not like the first group where everyone was like, I gotta work or they're gonna kick me
Right?
out of school.
Yeah, your LARPing group.
Yeah, my LARPing group.
You cannot
All
attend.
those
What?
broken cups.
That's what academic probation
Revolts.
is.
The LARPing group is going to have to play their alternate game because you're out for a little bit. So
Yeah.
we'll have to do the Nick's. It'll be Nick's Raven that way.
Yeah.
Nick's Raven.
School is bogus.
All I'm
But
saying
I
is,
played the drums and everything. I don't know why that didn't help.
just because the professor could not read my essay because of the handwriting does not mean that it was not compelling and very accurate.
Yeah, that's ableist. They need to make accommodations. I have DHDD.
Dice. What?
It's real. Don't make me explain it.
I've
I
never
believe
heard of
you.
that. Yeah, I believe you. I just never heard of it before.
I need to
I
train
don't
this.
even know. I was trying to come up with what
I
it
know,
would
but
be.
what is it?
The demonic hyperactive
Ooh.
disorder.
Ooh, I like it.
So
Darn it.
in the talk of the third years has been the Magister's Masquerade, and Dean Tola specifically has offered extra credit in her class, which you just
Oh,
failed the
shit.
course in, if you show her costume designs evocatives of some aspect of Strixhaven's history ahead of the ball.
Okay.
I'm going to do that too.
I'll help.
So that would require you to do historical research at the library.
You mean the bibliotech?
The biblioplex.
Biblioplex.
So before the break, we were going to. I'm not dying. We were going to the biblioplex to do
Yes.
some studying.
Research. Research.
Now everyone doesn't have to do this. It's just if you want extra credit in that class. So
Well, I
Zira,
did fail half of the test.
you did just ace your dex, so you don't need this if you don't want to do
I'll
it.
help.
So this requires 6 hours of studying at the
Oh my
biblioplex
god.
and then making a history check.
How good am I at history?
Can I assist someone to give them advantage?
You guys can all just roll.
Okay. Is it like, will it be a collective? I don't know.
So it's just you guys each make the roll. If you meet one threshold, you pass the check, and then there's a second threshold for additional information.
And this is to create a historically accurate costume or mock-up
your
for
masquerade.
okay, for the masquerade. Do we have to actually create that for the masquerade? Like
It does
show
not
up in
stay.
it? Okay. Maybe I can
And since you show it in her class before the masquerade.
Could we make an argument for investigation for finding the correct
No.
information? Damn it.
I think that
Pretty
would
sure
have
we
been
got one threshold.
12.
dirty 20.
18.
30-20.
Okay. While Del is like going like, look, torture.
It is historically accurate.
That's true, but I don't know how well it will translate into a costume.
I was thinking metal bolts coming out to hold the rack, and then I would put my arms up. Yes.
A character who excels at their fashion research notices a gap in the Biblioplex's record approximately 200 years ago. All information about the year's masquerade is missing.
So who would have that have been?
Anyone who got 18 or higher, so
Okay.
everyone but
Okay, did you notice what happened between this year and that? There's like
Messy.
information missing.
I mean, nothing happened.
But I mean, it says it's an annual thing, right? It's an annual masquerade, but there's a gap.
I bet somebody died and they tried to cover it up.
Would you like to cross-reference?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So as you're cross-checking other university records, there's an unusually high number of student deaths that same year. While Strixhaven experiences the occasional rare fatality among the student body, that year dozens of students perished.
Oh shit!
No available records note how the students died.
See, I'm telling you, this place is so dangerous.
Well, and I mean, there were those students last year that died.
Oh, yes.
And things seem to have gotten really dangerous for you this year. Wonder if it's going to be like the same thing.
I know, I assumed it had to do with those assholes, but they're gone. It's still going on.
That's true. Well, then it wasn't them. It was something else. Why do they keep killing students? Is it like 200 years later, or is it
200 years ago.
200 years ago and then now? So maybe it's every 200 years.
Oh, like your orc murder.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who else is cross-checking information?
I did not
I'm
find
helping
it.
her. I'm just.
So, Peach, you find that same year, a group of students was expelled for practicing forbidden magic.
Oh, this one says that students were expelled for practicing forbidden magic. They could have been the killers.
But there's no records connecting those 3 bits of information. You know what I mean? So, like, the student was expelled for forbidden magic. There was a lot of deaths, and they got rid of the records of the Masquerade Ball that year.
Of course, they're all connected.
But you find nothing that actually connects the 3 events.
This is a proper conspiracy theory.
You know what we could do is we could go back to my room and, have you seen those diagrams when they're trying to piece together information? We could put it on the gong. So we've got the...
I want to ring the gong.
What happens when you ring the gong?
Did they magically fall into line?
Could work. I mean, I haven't tried it before. I was just thinking more like a board, like for us to look at our ideas. But if we do ring the gong, maybe it'll all fall into place. It'll actually fall into place. Ooh, that'd be great.
I knew that they have more than one purpose. The beautiful music it makes did not seem to warrant its size.
Well, I mean, it is a war gong, so
guys
you need
go
to
back
hear
to
it from...
Kipper's room.
And play that gong, baby.
You walk in, all of you. And she just walks out.
What? And should we get like a messaging system to let you know we're coming so you can...
Don't talk to me.
She was like this last year.
mentally
to
telepathy
try.
to her. I'm going to say, that was me.
And I would like to stealthily
You've
trip
actually
her.
told me
She
all
can't
about...
reply unless I let her.
I think the message spell they get to reply.
It's not message. I'm using my Kalish Star ability. And she can't reply unless I let her.
I tried to untie one of her shoelaces and then stand on it so that she trips.
Make a very high sleight of hand check.
Do it!
You want sleight of hand, not stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, 18.
18. You untie her shoes, but she stops you from stepping on it.
Okay.
So she gets about 10 feet down the hall, and you hear a poof.
Did she trip later?
Yes.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Still the same desired outcome, right?
She's rude.
I would like to point out, all she did was leave.
I
'cause
know.
She had a bunch of people coming to
She
the room.
huffs whenever we show up.
Don't talk to me.
That wasn't rude.
That
I say that to people all the time.
That's a little
Oh,
rude.
buddy.
Rude.
Is
A little rude.
that why I don't have any friends?
We're just here for the game.
Wish I had a straw.
All right, so I want to start putting information, like I'm going to write on note cards and put it up on the gong around my sash. No, I'm wearing the sash. And so I'm going to put it up on the wall, be like, okay, 200 years ago, no masquerade. And then group of students, do we have names or anything for
It
these
does not
students?
have
Okay, so group of students expelled for practicing dark magic,
Forbidden.
forbidden magic. And then the third one is dozens of students dead. So I'll have that in
You
three
also have
different
to
areas.
wonder, what is forbidden magic when one of the colleges, like, just like on its face teaches necromancy.
Right.
Like you gotta wonder.
No, literally. When you said forbidden magic, I was like, what the fuck would they forbid at Strixhaven? Magic college? Like, I can see restricted where you can't do without supervision, but literally forbidden? What the fuck is this?
Interesting. Was there any reference to names of the students that died?
I'm sure there was. They don't give them
Okay.
to me. So
So I'll write down as much as I can and just have it up on the gong. All right.
none of the students who died got expelled.
Good. Well, they were already expelled, so.
For a second, I was like, oh, that's good. Then I was like, wait, fuck you.
Or worse.
We could die, or worse, get expelled.
All right.
Throw all of the roommates' left socks out the window.
Maybe that's why she doesn't like me. I didn't know I had left
Bitch.
socks though.
Are you Stitch?
Does she have them labeled as left and right?
She does.
Okay.
I'm a monster. Just a little one.
Steal everyone's left shoe.
All right. So once
The
I have that up
Strixhaven
there,
finale, she grows a second set of arm and some antennae.
I love it.
You thought she was a cat.
Actually,
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a hound. Right.
Little Red Wolf.
Yep.
No, she's a Beatles alien. She's
Okay.
really into the Beatles.
We shall. But anyway.
Dell will kind of randomly hand you cards to add to it.
Okay.
They're all like illegible.
Okay. And where does this one go? This one go right.
No, it was 5 years
Oh,
before that.
okay.
So, yes.
Got it. I'll stick it on. So I'll put stuff up there. Okay. Does it feel full? Do we have all the information?
One of Dell's note cards just kind of bursts into flame.
Was that a flash card?
I don't think so.
Maybe Marla developed a sense of humor and slipped some flashcards in there.
Pulse card. Pulse card. Pulse card. Just starts one
One
at
of
a
the
time
cards
taking
just
a-
starts screaming.
Like that.
Make me put that
Take
one
that card.
He screams all the way down.
Oh God. It's all muffled. All
It will
right.
be a pellet.
Sounds good. I'll ring the gong. And I'm not casting silence.
Everything falls off.
Okay. Now I study the order in which it falls.
It falls in a random order.
Yep.
There are
I'm
no
trying-
insights from it falling.
I'm
off of the
going to
gong.
try and find some insights.
Right,
I'm
make
going
an
to-
insight
okay.
roll.
I'm going to look for patterns and
We're looking at it in a new way.
21.
There is no insight to be had.
Okay, that was a stretch. I'm sorry. I tried. I just thought it would be maybe, you try something and you fail and you learn from it and that, yeah. Sorry, guys.
I mean, I was on board.
Okay, is there anything that we can learn from everything that we put together? Damn it. Boo.
You got the information.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll gather up the cards and I'll stack them on my desk
Uh,
in no particular order.
So you guys kind of like sniff around that kind of. Do you guys talk to any teachers about this information or anything? Like,
Hmm.
Do we have any good teachers left?
there's Professor Virgil.
Has Melvin Thorne been here that long?
Melthorn has been here about the same amount of time as you guys have.
I'm down for Professor Virgil.
Ooh, I'm good friends with Nora and Wu, and the boon is straightforward answers from faculty.
Oh, hey.
You could see Dr. Virgil or Dr. DeStefano. Dr. DeStefano is the mechanics teacher, and then Dr. Virgil is the demonology teacher.
I think I'd probably go to the demonology teacher.
I would agree.
He always has the best pets in jars in his class.
Okay.
As you walk in, he's
Let's eat.
he's re-jarring one of his screaming faces. He goes, comes in.
Is it making any bubbles like in the water?
There's no water.
Okay. Oh,
It's just kind of like dinging around the
I
jar.
start tapping on the glass.
Peach, you know he doesn't like that.
How do we know he doesn't like it?
Stops screaming and gives you an angry face.
See, stop screaming.
That means he's unhappy. What can I do for you guys? You
That's
don't even
why-
have demonology.
That's why
this
I
year.
like to tap on the glass.
So you know how things have been real sketchy this year.
Have they?
Oh, you know the deaths and all that.
I mean, to be honest, that was last year. This year we haven't had any deaths or anything weird happen on campus or anything yet.
We didn't tell anyone. I guess did we?
You didn't tell anyone about the
I
Oni?
don't think we should
No.
tell anyone
The
about
Oni?
We were in the caves of the place, and it came out.
The duel place.
Fury Gale?
Yeah.
There was no sanctioned duels in Fury Gale this year.
We weren't dueling. We were examining
observing.
the location.
You
And
guys were having a little kiss party.
And they didn't invite me. I was
Didn't you have the Orkness? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I love my
I caught it on the scrying ball. It was quite.
bloody.
It was something. I summoned horrible, chaotically evil creatures from the other dimension, and I was offended. No, not at you. Just in general.
Just my culture.
You know what? Actually, it was very enlightening.
Well, thank you.
Especially that girl who kept throwing lightning.
That was a bit of a surprise. We didn't expect it, but that is why she got second. Sorry.
No, that is all.
anyway, we and Oni showed up. So
The weird things are happening. And how long have you been at the school?
Not too terribly long.
Oh, so not like 200 years.
Oh.
Okay.
Is
Well,
there,
he may
anyone,
be at that end.
is there anybody here who's been here 200 years or more?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a long time.
Do you know anything about the school's history?
Of course, I did extensive research before I came to work here.
oh,
So, so like 200 years ago?
I have some information, yeah.
Yeah, why are they hiding it?
What do you mean?
It all got erased from the records.
So,
Just the Masquerade.
But yes.
I mean, it's 200 years ago, so I mean, that's perfectly within line of missing records. I mean, it
Well,
could
not
have been a
necessarily.
fire at some point, or
why does it seem like there's always a fire when there's something to hide?
do you guys think they're hiding some kind of deep, dark secret when they keep a record of the student deaths on campus?
no.
Well,
Why would this school hide anything?
they have records of the year before and the year after, but not that year.
I mean, did you go further back and see if there's any other gaps further back?
Well, this one was around Forbidden Magic, so it does seem...
Forbidden magic. I literally teach a class about summoning demons.
That is what we thought.
That's why we were a little suspicious.
I mean, that's a Balrog cock in that one over there. I mean, like, if they let me put that on display, I can't imagine what they would forbid.
Well, perhaps 200 years ago sensibilities were different.
Maybe.
That's true. I mean, could you even say cock then?
I assumed they said something else.
No.
Cook.
I don't have any kooks.
Yeah, it's right there.
Have there been any famous past students who were really evil and did evil things?
I mean, it is a magic school, so several of the graduates have gone on to, do genocide or world domination plots.
No, like bad when they were here.
I'm assuming those students were bad when they were here.
Yeah,
That's a fair thought.
I mean, most of Witherbloom is creepy and weird.
Thank you.
What would be forbidden magics?
That's not wrong.
I can't think of anything. I literally saw a first year walking around with a zombie on a leash the other day.
No.
Kinky.
This is no way to treat a zombie.
I whispered to you.
Yeah. I'm... Time for our safety.
Very cool. There's another thing! And I run out.
We really need a code word for that.
Ah! It followed me.
You can just say you want to leave. Did I say something wrong?
I don't think so. Perfect. I'm just
It's Dale.
Should I?
Would you guys
Peach.
like any sulfur crackers? I have some brimstone cheese
Ew.
as well.
I'll try some.
Keeper and Zero have not left yet. Should I detect magic him?
You should give it out.
She's still in sprint.
Cast detect
Should I
magic.
turn around?
Poke my head into the door.
Professor Virgil is very clearly infernal. And to your detect magic, there is a collar with chains attaching him to this room around his neck.
Ah, freaky.
And as he looks at you, you see the depths of hell. It even makes you catch your breath with all the things you've seen.
I like sidle back into the room slowly.
Everything okay, Dal? I thought that was an emergency.
It is past.
Would you like some brimstone cheese?
Yes.
How does it taste?
This cannot take us.
It's a very smoky, kind of like complex flavor, but it's not bad.
It's really good.
It kind of makes you burp up a cloud of something noxious. Then he goes, "Ooh, don't breathe the cloud. Blow it away. Blow it away."
I don't want to breathe it. Okay,
Zira,
I'm just
I wouldn't have too many of those sulfur crackers. You're Kalistar, right?
Yes.
I don't want anything to hatch out of you.
Oh,
Okay. That's
all right. I'm gonna cut to the chase. 200 years ago, there's no records of the Masquerade. There was also a lot of students who died, and then a group of people who got expelled for those forbidden magics. Now, I think they're connected. I'm not sure why. And if things are popping up again this year, 200 years, I don't know if it's an anniversary, maybe it's a stretch. We're trying
Was
to figure out.
there a bunch of deaths 400 years ago?
I haven't looked that far back. I just thought it was weird. And then last year, with all the deaths that happened,
The 2. Wow.
3,
4, 5, 6.
6,
And the insanity.
that doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, but that would mean that last year was the problem year, right?
Maybe it's leading up to it.
So the year before the dozens of deaths, was there leading up to it?
I didn't look that far. Just answer my questions. I have straightforward answers from the page.
I'm afraid I just don't know. I'm sorry, Kipper. I could look into it, but I don't have a very long leash.
yeah, but
You feel
As he-
at home.
you now immediately understand that he knows that you're using detect magic.
Just like big grin, wide eyes.
You feel an ever so slight tug on what's left of the tatters of your soul.
you have a leash.
It's a figure of speech.
He doesn't have much room to move.
Perhaps
Maneuver?
it's, an ethereal idea.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, if you guys need help summoning something from the abyss, let me know. Otherwise, I do have some papers to grade.
Okay.
Some of the names people give their familiars. Jesus.
Philip,
There's one named Jesus?
No, I'm sorry. Jesus is a deity from another plane of existence.
Oh,
I blasphemed. Sorry. It comes with the gig.
well, I'm sure you were educating. That's fine. It's not blasphemy. Well, maybe we need to do more research.
But who summons an imp and calls it Pleasure Puff?
Oh, that's bad.
that is why I just got a frog.
Yeah, it's an Audrey Plaza.
Oh,
She's a very deeply troubled child.
and she doesn't like war gongs.
And she doesn't have left
Who
socks.
doesn't like war gongs?
Exactly.
I was afraid you weren't going to come back from the Orkness and we were going to miss out on that beautiful gong every morning.
Thank
He's perfect.
you. I think he's fantastic.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to dissect this dretch. And he kind of wheels out like a screaming, struggling creature and like puts it on the table and kind of like nails it to the table.
We'll leave it to your work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk out casually.
Can you reserve a spot for me in your class next semester?
You could just audit my class this year if you would like, if you have the time.
Yes.
I have a midnight class. That's the best one anyway.
Yes.
Nice.
There are. I will not be available to keep you warm until 1.
I think I can work with that.
Gonna start auditing your stuff.
I see
Well,
Dell drooling just a little
I
bit.
haven't been scared in so long.
Feels like home.
who else can we talk to?
I will say any other teachers you talk to, they make light of it either because they don't have time nor the recollection to
Okay.
shed light on the mystery.
That's fine.
I'll go back to the Biblioplex and see if I can find 400 years ago or the year before the
You
Masquerade.
find no other discrepancies. It's
Okay.
much easier now that you're looking for them,
Sure.
but it's just this one block of time. You do find missing records, you know what I mean? But it's so like he said, like the older the records are, the more gaps there are.
Sure.
But this is the only one that has the around it conspiracy.
Can I talk to Drasimir?
You can talk to Drasimir. He also does not know.
But there wasn't another scary event 400 years ago. It was just this one. Okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's just a one-off.
Maybe.
But it's a lot to happen within 1 year.
We not finished our costumes.
And the fashion show's coming up later this week.
All right. Well, I guess we better work on those.
I think I need help.
Didn't we have like a primer for our costume? Like, was there like
The theme is Starlit Celebration with a sub theme of his Strixhaven history.
Okay. So,
So if you feel like you have an eye for design, you might try and enter an outfit in the fashion show this year.
okay.
There is, if it is liked, people do auction off the outfits from the fashion show. So it is also a money-making opportunity.
Would it be performance?
So if you would
Performance?
like to make an outfit, you would need to make a dexterity check using either leatherworkers, weavers, or similarly appropriate artisan's tool. That is what you need to make an outfit for the fashion show.
Dexterity.
Set with an add-on of some sort of tools.
Yeah,
that we
so you
already
should have proficiencies in tool sets, and it's weavers, leatherworkers, or something similar. Like if you made like armor, like smith's tools would work, or if you made like a dress that had like a historical poem written on it, you could do calligraphy's tools or something like that. You could be creative with it. No meat dresses.
What if we don't have a
Tool set.
tool set?
You could still make the check. It's just
Okay.
you would not get anything extra added. No, it says specifically you have to have the tool set.
Okay, so
So we can't create
So you
it.
have your little badges that you got with your invitation that magically makes an outfit, but these are physical outfits in the fashion show because you're not allowed
Okay.
to use those until the actual masquerade. So
Fine. Well, I guess I can't make anything.
you do know someone who has
no.
a lot of leatherworking expertise.
Well, so also the question here is the outfit that each needs to make for that class.
You would need to do this.
Okay, so we need to work with Molly to make
Okay.
something.
And he does love Peach.
He does.
Peach does not like him, but Peach.
I would like to go find Molly.
I'll follow.
He is studying alone next to a tree that Peach often sits in.
I drop out of the tree.
Oh,
Mm,
hello,
Hello.
Peach. I didn't know you were in the tree. I was waiting for you to come and get in the tree so I could say hello.
she's sneaky.
I was already there.
Mala.
Would anyone like some of these dead rat pies I made?
Good.
I just had some sulfur crackers.
Yeah.
That was
I'm a little
that was
full.
a couple days ago.
Oh.
I'm watching.
I just
the
had some
figure
sulfur
for
crackers.
the ball.
Oh, well, the costumes are magical, so there's no need to watch.
I'm good, thank you. I'm not a huge fan of rat.
I'll take his for later.
Other pocket.
We need to make an outfit for the ball for
Want me to sew for you?
yeah.
Well, not just for us, but for Peach.
I can make outfits for all of you.
Oh.
Okay.
They need to be historically accurate.
Here's some
Do you
designs
think
that we
there's
were thinking of.
someone at the university who knows less about the history of the university?
Oh no, I just wanted to let you know that was the
Well-
criteria rather than like just making something very flattering and lovely.
Now that you mention it, you know a lot about the history.
Mhm.
Do you know anything about the 200 years ago, why the records don't show anything about the ball?
Was it canceled?
You know, there is a gap in the history 200 years ago,
Yeah.
but I just assumed it was a missing record. Why are you concerned about it?
Just curious.
Because a lot of people died, there was talk of forbidden magic, and we are worried the pattern is repeating itself.
Oh.
I just don't want them to cancel the. Well, I don't want people to die again.
I mean,
Well-
they didn't
Yeah.
cancel final exams last year, and several people died.
That's true. But
It's true.
I was just thinking they might cancel the Masquerade again,
Uh,
which would mean that all your lovely work would go unnoticed.
But I could look into it.
sure, but before that, Peach needs an outfit to impress Professor.
One moment.
I'm gonna shave my
He-
head so I look like Morton Kanan.
He pulls out a scroll and casts a spell, and three other Malais appear as he casts simulacrum on himself. And then in unison they go, "Tell your Malai what you would like, and then we'll work on it tonight." And then they kind of split up to go into each one of you. So you want to dress as Mordenkainen?
Yeah, I'm gonna shave.
Maybe it's gonna take a long time to go back.
I know.
Don't focus on her. What do you
I'm
want?
sorry. Okay. I mean, we live in a school of magic. I bet I could get somebody to help me grab back.
I see that you placed fourth in the Orkness.
I did.
Were you aware that Talia Blood Axe the Sixth was a student at Strixhaven
She was.
100 years ago? Yeah, she was the first of her Orkness, and so she was given special dispensation to study magic at the Strixhaven University, and she killed 15 people during her stay.
Wait, at Strixhaven?
Mhm.
She killed 15 people.
She was here for 15 years.
Oh. So one a year.
No, it says that she got 3 in 1 year, so she had 2 off years.
Oh. Well, yeah, I would look into her guys and
It's
maybe
an awful lot of skin.
I mean Mala has been usually good about finding skin.
No, I mean your skin on display.
Oh.
It's very skimpy outfit. He shows you like a chainmail bikini, like clad orchress, like old school D&D first edition with like the
The 80s.
Maybe we can add just a little bit for just modesty's sake, just a little.
You know what we
more.
can do is we could put you in a bodysuit and then put padding underneath because you don't have the figure, and then that way none of your actual skin is exposed. Again, it's obviously an artist's rendition of a sexy orc lady.
Yeah.
also, Mala has no tact.
I guess we could do that. A place pool.
And also, beauty standards have vastly changed.
In 100 years, I would think so.
And your 2 Malais?
So, I have about 20% of my body weight in feathers,
Mhm.
and I would like it to be a cape with sparkles for the stars.
Okay.
Is there a way to make that historically accurate?
He kind of opens up a book and he shows you a picture of an owlbear wearing a classic Mickey Mouse star blue and white robe, and he's standing on his hind legs. There was an awakened owlbear who was deemed for a period.
Yes.
Do you want to make a bear costume and then just have your head sticking out of the top?
Yeah.
You won't be able to fly in it.
All of his feathers like perk, like, fluffs up a bit.
It is okay. If I need to fly, I will strip.
I think I could get a baby bear pelt on a pretty, not in the time frame.
Only vintage. I would rather not make it as a.
So all of the houses were founded by dragons, right?
You just went boot.
I pushed forward and it slid.
It 100% looked like Golden just went boot.
And it's okay if he did. It's his house.
I know. know, but it was so cute. It was the cutest poot in the world.
Well, we accept you in the poots.
No, okay. It's not gonna work again. God.
Because you didn't fart that time.
All right, Hank.
All of the houses were founded by dragons, right? Can you make me like a dragon costume?
For Witherbloom?
Yeah.
The Witherbloom dragon?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I have a photo of that.
I just feel like that would be kind of cool. You know,
And fearsome.
paying homage to my fearless founder.
We can call it a wagon. Because it is a Witherbloom dragon.
I
I
don't,
like
I
that.
don't know if a dragon would be like being likened to a.
A Wiggin? With wagon.
I was just going to say.
Dragon Bloom.
Do any of us have a
A
date?
dragoon.
I guess
Pete,
we'll
do you want to
just
go to the Masquerade?
I guess we'll all just have to go together.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Are there any other orcs at school?
I wonder
No.
if we should be trying harder to. Yeah.
Are there any half orcs?
to meet other people.
No, there's some half orcs, yeah.
Okay.
I don't really
There's-
like most other people.
There's our people on our cards we can try to ask.
Oh, that's true.
Rampart.
Ooh! Yes!
Villagers with a
Oh my God, I
Oh
want
my gosh.
costume of him so fucking bad. Oh,
Pretty cool.
I like it.
I like how he has like almost like angel wings for some reason. I should be able to do that. We'll need feathers.
what? I have 20% of Dell.
But
We're
I think
using
you
that for the owlbear costume.
Who else around here has feathers?
Can we?
Oh.
No.
Can we like replicate feathers somehow? Or can we not have a plan? Well, I whatever you, I'll help. Whatever you,
I'm going to
this
need.
illustration. I'm like Xera's, like whatever it takes.
I'm going to need a second simulacrum scroll.
How much does that?
Can't you just write your dad for money? Just tell him that you are pure blood pilled now.
I'm going to tell him that this is a very important diplomatic conference that I am representing our family at, and I need to have appropriate attire.
All the Malais clap at once and go, very well, we're on it. Now, I will need all of you to give me a d20 roll,
Okay.
just for the roll itself, but you will be using Malai's crafting stats for all of this. What did you get? 4? Reroll.
Get a better die.
Reroll.
Natural 20.
17.
15.
10.
So, you come back with a perfect Mordenkainen robe.
I'm a stuffy old man. What a
You like, doesn't he have like a tattoo too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yours is a very skimpy, like, but it, like he promised, it's like a bodysuit, so none
Okay.
of your skin is showing.
I'm good with it. I'm comfortable.
You get a bear costume and a robe. With the one for the masquerade itself will be much better, but this is all I could get on short notice.
It is perfect.
And then the 3 Malais roll out a kind of like one of those like little stilt things where you put your arms down, and it's just this big articulated dragon that has green glowing cage that, like, so when the lights are on in the dark you won't be able to see you in it because of the, and then like the head that moves around,
that is awesome.
and it has steam that comes out of the mouth.
Mala.
Storm.
I don't think I've,
Shaved head.
I don't think I've ever wanted to kiss you before, Mala.
Which one of us?
Whoever wants it.
They all
Would you keep
swarm you.
each of us one?
Sure.
Aw.
We're dating Zira now.
Looks like it.
If I get to be in this costume, then all right.
The real Molly wasn't actually even there. It's just
Oh, no, it's just a
5
similar
minutes later.
Yeah.
The real Malai's chasing after Peach. He's like, Peach, we can change it if you don't like it.
He looks back and everyone finishes getting their kisses.
What in the devil?
Why did they get zero kisses?
Come here, Mal.
The moment.
I
is
bathed
right.
today.
Thank whatever my god's name is.
Thank the God.
Baldre.
So now, character who designs their own outfit can model the design or have someone else do it.
I'm going to model it. My head is parted.
Wait, say that again.
Upset.
What did you say?
So there's a fashion show.
Hmm.
So you can either model your own or you can have somebody else model it for you.
Is it a role?
When the time comes for a character to model an outfit, the character must make either a dexterity acrobatics check or a charisma performance check.
Performance.
Good at both of those things.
Making a performance check in my skimpy outfit.
Wait, let's get everybody
fine.
together and then we'll do the fashion show.
I begrudgingly come back because I need the extra credit. Participate in the show.
Oh, don't roll yet. Unless it's a good roll, hold on to
It
it.
is a good
Hold on to it. Zira, are you getting somebody else to fashion for you?
Yeah.
Okay, who would you like to do it?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Why not?
And you're also doing the fashion show? Because you could get... No.
Japanese or something.
Wait, they're all medium-sized owlet and you're a tiny owlet?
You look like a baby owl bear.
Japanese would kill that shit.
There are pros and cons of being a little guy.
I was just thinking about it. I was like, your little owlbear costume would not fit anyone else.
Japanese would have been amazing.
All right. Is everyone ready to walk the runway?
Yes.
Sissy that walk.
Yeah, sissy that walk. All right, Coulter, I need puns as everyone walks out, like your RuPaul, okay?
Oh god. If I have them, we'll see.
Let's start with Peach since she already rolled.
I got a
Are you rolling
23.
acrobatics or performance?
I wrote acro.
Acrobatics. So you go out and you do a bunch of like flips and stuff, and like you slide and you shoot off some magic.
To be casting magics.
You're the third Mordenkainen in the fashion show, but you are the favorite.
Peach Arbor, your exams may have lacked a little magic, but what you brought today shows you wrote the book.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Del.
Oh god.
It's a performance or deck?
Performance or acrobatics?
19.
All right. You come out, and even though you're just wearing a hollowed out teddy bear with like a little robe on, you kill it.
Sells it.
Turned my head to the side and like let out my best owl bear roar, but it really comes out like
Which is
Ooh.
surprisingly close to an owlbear roar.
From backstage, I'm gonna make the ooh. Trying to pump up the group.
I love it.
You see at least two people in the audience who are mauled by that owlbear in year two kind of go.
I use my mage hand underneath the robe to keep it like flowing. Like
It's a robe of
air.
billowing.
Yes,
Yay.
it's perfect. And I do a spin with the robe and Eldritch Blast up to the sky to shoot up.
A bird comes just crashing down to the ground.
And then I eat it like an owlbear
Oh,
would.
damn.
What?
No waste.
All right, Zira.
I got a 16.
Okay, that's still good. The costume really carries you though. You're still a little awkward with it because you're getting used to it, but it's such a good costume, and no one else decided to dress up as a goddamn dragon.
Fuck yeah.
How close am I to you? Because I want, if I can, I do prestidigitation, some smoke coming out of your nostrils.
It already does
Oh, that's right.
Molly got me covered.
You could prestidigitation some dragon smell.
There we go.
Into the...
Smells like a dragon now.
A little burnt.
Yeah.
One particularly spooky first year was like,
You don't really tell dragons where they can and can't be.
Yeah. 21 performance.
yeah. So you come out and there are so many whistles and catcalls.
And I'm wearing my 4th year sack.
You should have gotten first in the orc nest.
Thank you. And I'll try and strike a pose like they showed in the picture.
There is a group of students who start chanting "War Gong, War Gong, War Gong, War Gong," and then
Like
several bards cast minor illusion to have war gong sounds going off all over the place.
Whoa. And Audrey's really pissed.
She did not attend.
Oh, good.
She didn't have any
Kipper.
stocks.
You may have brought a war gong, but today you won't be getting our gong. That's usually when you lose, right? The gong
Yeah.
and you flip it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. And I sashay back, not away.
So while you're backstage,
Just
and
stay.
none of you were in the audience, but we'll assume like Molly was in the audience or something. You hear several rumors. If you guys want to roll d6s,
Yes.
If you get the same number, re-roll it.
3.
1.
2.
So 1, 2, 3,
6.
6. Another designer stole the student's design and is trying to pass it off as their own. An alumni designer is here to watch and recruit models for professional work.
Ooh.
One of the outfits is actually alive. That's the rumor from Tira's outfit. And a plot is underway to animate an outfit while it's being worn down the runway, embarrassing the model and designer.
Mm.
That's shitty.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah. Who's stealing outfits? I mean, we kind of stole.
You'd think there would be a thing where one of the outfits comes to life and attacks you like every other event, but
Yeah.
there is not.
Almost disappointed.
I know, right? The rumor makes sense, though.
Yeah.
The fashion show lasts for 1 hour, and then there is an auction afterwards. Are any of you guys going to try and auction off your outfits, or are you keeping them? Because remember, your mask charm is what you'll actually wear to the actual event.
I will auction.
I will take off the bikini part so it looks like I'm naked on stage, but then and auction that, but not the bodysuit.
You have no actual nipples, but the pubic hair is very realistic.
Ew.
Mala is a professional.
It was showing through the chainmail.
Determine how much a character's outfit sells for an auction. Add the number of the designer recorded when crafting the outfit. Do you remember? I think it was a nat 20, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
So that's 27.
Okay.
And then the number that you got while you were modeling the outfit.
Oh gosh, what did I get to model?
21, I thought?
23. No. Yeah, 21.
Okay, so that's 48. So that means yours goes for 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
Well, I'm splitting it with Malai.
Mala has no want for money.
Okay. I'm getting Malai something really nice with the money.
Is anyone else auctioning? So, do you remember your numbers?
The first one was a 10 plus Molly's roll.
So, 17.
And the second one was a 19.
So,
That is 36.
36. Yours goes for 720 gold pieces.
Damn!
Nice.
Nice.
I got it. Where do I add my gold? I forget.
Under inventory currency.
Inventory. I have no
I
gold.
think mine together is 39. Because I got a 17 plus 7 is 24. And I think I got a 15.
No, you got 16.
16. So that'd be 40.
So, if you want to sell yours, it would also be 1,000 gold pieces.
What are the numbers again? The number I rolled for my.
The number you rolled for the actual outfit creation, and then
For
your
modeling
model.
it.
Oh, okay.
Is there any benefit to not selling it?
You get to keep it.
That is a damn amazing dragon
Yeah, there's
costume.
3 Mawlais in the audience going.
All right, no.
Uh,
I'll keep that shit.
I like to think that since another tiny person needed mine, that Kimball bought it.
okay, I got 38 then.
Okay, 38 is 720 gold pieces.
Nice.
I just love that it was like, for this massive, super detailed, intricate dragon costume, 1,000 gold pieces. For this chainmail bikini, 1,000 gold
gold.
pieces. She just wore it so well.
Yeah.
She kicked ass on that runway.
Well, it's an auction, so it's like people start. So the dragon started out high, and then they got edged out pretty fast. There's just one guy, and then Zero didn't sell it in the end. So like,
Never
but
mind.
there's just like some guy going like, I heart dragons, and gives off a real dragon scaly kind of vibe. And he's just like he offers you like 5,000 gold pieces for it.
Fair. It's fair.
But you're pretty sure he's gonna have sex with it.
Yeah, no. I don't want mine besmirched that way.
Okay.
Or smooched anyway.
Yeah, let's not.
Not when it was Bendy's raw cucumbers that you were making it out of.
I heard Bendy Straw. What?
Cucumber snatch.
Oh.
The founder of Witherbloom.
Sometime after the fashion show, you guys had all signed up for the party preparation committee, correct?
Yes.
The Masquerade preparation committee. They have 2 tasks that need to be undertaken. You can do one or either. I mean, one or both.
Okay.
A trip to the Witherbloom Bayou to harvest marshwicks, or a day of gathering supplies stored at the Biblioplex.
I feel like we were just at the Biblioplex. So maybe we go to the marshes?
Sure.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Little
You
time
guys don't
outside.
want to do both? Just
We
wanna
could do
one
both.
together?
And then for both.
So wait, do half of us need to they need to be done simultaneously, or can we do both?
It
Like
doesn't
one after
say.
the other. Okay.
There's just 2 things that need to be done. So,
Okay.
like, if you do one, and then we'll roll a dice and see if somebody did the other one. 'Cause
Okay.
that one's just going and picking up boxes, so it shouldn't be particularly
Right.
difficult.
Let's do both.
But you.
You
Yeah.
guys want to split up and do both?
Sure. I
Sure.
don't want to get wet.
I'll go to the library or the bibliothèque.
By you.
By you?
By you.
All right. In the Sedmore grow phosphorescent marshwicks. The Masquerade Organizing Committee has determined that these plants will be perfect for creating starry decorations for the ball's A Starlit Evening theme. A considerable number of marshwicks are needed, and they must be harvested by hand.
Okay.
The characters that are part of the group includes 10 other students. Harvesting the required number of marshwicks from the Sedgemoor takes 8 hours,
Oh my gosh.
and the characters must make an intelligence, nature, or a wisdom survival check to reduce the time for everyone by 1 hour.
Okay. I'll do survival.
We'll do nature.
18.
$23.
Okay. So you guys get done in 6 hours.
Yay.
There are
Oh
like
my gosh.
random bayou encounters, but since you guys split the party, I'm not going to make you fight.
Yeah, as
anything.
soon as we split up, I was like, was this
Oh,
supposed to
no.
be an encounter?
Well, they're random encounters, so I don't really like doing random encounters anyway. So we're just gonna skip that.
What were the items called that we're picking?
Marshwicks.
Marshwicks. I
And
just want
I-
to see if there's.
Because they said it had to be by hand, I used the mage hand as well, so I was doing 3 at once.
I don't think there's a handout for it.
Magister's Masquerade. Marshwicks. Just wondering if there's a picture. Nope.
No.
Sad.
Oh, this is from your relics exam. If anyone wants to see this picture,
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
it doesn't have the orb in it, which is weird. But this is the picture they give for the relics exam.
Okay.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
That is really neat.
And then this is from the fashion show.
Ooh.
That's fun. I wonder who she's supposed to be.
She went in front of me.
And then you blew her out of the water.
Well, yeah, I had less clothing on too, so people were a little more
Yeah, more.
taken back.
The Magister's Masquerade is such a Strixhaven institution that an entire section of the Biblioplex's archives is devoted to it. Along with records about the event, these archives serve as storage for Masquerade supplies needed annually. The characters are among those students the Masquerade Organizing Committee tasks with retrieving the hundreds of storage boxes, conveying them to Kolema Hall. 10 other students are sent along with the characters. Finding all the supplies related to the Magister's Masquerade and moving them out of the archives and then transporting them to Kolema Hall should take the characters and their group 6 hours to complete. This assumes everyone in the group helps the entire time and someone arranges for transportation of the supplies. If one or more characters refuse to help or slip away for part of the time, add 1 hour to the task duration.
Uh-oh.
If the characters don't arrange transportation in advance, the task stalls until they make arrangements. So you guys are sitting around stalls.
As we both come back covered in swamp juice.
This is happening simultaneously, but
Well, we got done in 6 hours, so hopefully you guys are. But if you stalled, then it might have taken longer. So
now these records for the Masquerade were not available to you when you guys were doing history.
I was gonna say, while we're there, can we kind of investigate a little bit and see if we can find any?
You can make a history check while you're stalled out.
Bum, bum, bum. That is a 17 plus. I think I'm gonna use one of my dice.
You know, now that I remember that they're there, I'm like using them.
18.
Okay. You discover a first-hand report from 200 years ago involving a mysterious illness striking campus. Dozens of students fell victim to it, experiencing fatigue and headaches. Many of them died, wasting away in a matter of days despite all efforts to cure them.
Dark.
Oh no.
And so I think that that's why there's no records, because like there's just this mass death.
That's what you get from it's a first-hand report record of it.
Beach.
What?
But you
I'm
don't-
so
Oh, sorry.
bored.
There's I think I found something about that. Why there's no records from 200 years ago. There was like some sickness that went around.
Oh, gimme.
I'll let her read.
Wow, that's really sad.
Yeah,
God, this place doesn't even have health care.
yeah, that's.
I mean, you've seen
I mean,
them
it's
bring
got
people back
magic.
from the dead. So, I mean,
Wait, I've seen them bring people back from the dead. How are they not being able to help sick people?
I don't know. How come they let 3 people die last year?
well, nobody got to them in time.
Yeah, because there's no fucking security.
And large swaths of them were eaten by creatures.
I mean, all I have to say is that I read a book about another world where there was a dictator named Margarita in a country, and even they had universal healthcare.
That's true.
Um,
Well, that's
We'll
weird.
assume you guys meet up later
yeah.
to discuss all together.
Sorry.
So
Does it
you
detail
guys
what kind
sit
of-
down in the Bozen Tavern, just reeking of swamp goo. You have like a marsh wick glowing in your hair.
I spent the first 5 minutes of us all coming back to it. And my God, it was so boring. I'm going to move all these boxes, and nobody was even really helping.
You guys were attacked by no less than 5 giant centipedes during yours.
I brought you sparkle grass.
Ooh, thanks. I deserve this.
I have a little bit of centipede cut in my.
I found some stuff in the archives. There was 200 years ago. There was like some sickness that went around,
Oh.
and that's why I think that's why there's no records, because they got sick and then they got a headache and then
It's fresh centipede.
it's just very crunchy.
I
They
said it was cotton. It was.
they got
I pulled a dead rat pie out of my pocket from earlier and
I don't smell anything.
Focus. There was a sickness and people got like stomach aches, I believe, and then they got headaches, and then they just kind of died a couple days later.
ooh, sounds like they'd be
And it
very
was
tired from it.
insert number here of
It says
Dozens?
dozens.
Is anybody
What?
feeling nauseous or headachy or fatigued?
No,
Only a little-
Yeah, but
no?
that's irrelevant, I think.
Hmm. Well, and I mean, they couldn't cure it. They couldn't do anything about it.
Apparently not.
Hmm.
And Peach made a good point. We've seen people who brought people back from the dead, so I'm assuming that maybe they couldn't even do that.
I did some research of my own, and I did find something.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Are we no longer dating, Zero? So you didn't say hello when you came in.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Hello.
I'm sure they had a really long
So,
and arduous day at the library.
Mala, I don't want to have the same situation with Shadadri that I don't know if we're actually like we're maybe experimenting, like we're figuring things out. Like I don't want you to think that we're like a thing fully, because I don't know what I want.
It is all right. I am asexual. If you're worried about the sexual aspect of a relationship.
Well, I also just don't want to hurt your feelings if
Should we
I don't know
put
what I
these-
want, kind of thing. I would never try to push anything on you, or that's
Please push or don't push as much as you would like. I'm just happy to finally be in a loving relationship with someone as great as you, Zero.
It started out with
Also,
and
and he kind of pulls a tab from within his robes,
Oh God.
and balloons filled behind him that says, "Will you go to the masquerade
Oh.
with me?"
It's a promposal.
how could I not with that engineering? Of course, I will. I mean, we're all kind of gonna go as a group, but I would be happy for us to go together with everyone else, but us together first. That okay? All right.
Anyway.
His emotions affect the helium.
So he kind of just leans forward, the balloon's still there, and goes, "So there was I found out of the head student who was expelled. His name was it doesn't give his name, but I found out what he was expelled for, and it was a pact with a particularly large child-eating spirit."
Child eating. Ew.
that is bad, not good.
Is there a
He used to call it Mother.
That oof. Yikes.
Mommy kids.
I've been trying, while you've been talking, I've been doing prestidigitation to move the balloons, hoping to catch Peach's attention. So she plays
As they're attached to him, they just gotta move him back and forth as he's speaking.
Yep.
I do definitely attack them.
Pop. Wait,
mother?
child eaten.
Like mama?
It says Mother.
Like
That is weird. Really weird.
I love how it dips into some Russian sometimes.
I can't make
makes
the
me
goddamn
really
thing.
happy.
It's bad.
You're the best of us at it.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes me happy when it happens. Like,
I need to talk to somebody. If you'll excuse me.
Pardon. Backs out of the room slowly.
Did I say something wrong to Del?
I think Del might have heard of something like this before. And
Oh, he should have chatted with us then.
I think he wants to verify his facts first.
He used to be
Oh.
really close to his mother.
Oh, really?
No, like the hand or something.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna play my drum.
A server puts a horribly green bowl of stew in front of you with a little illusory frog. Oh, I ordered an awful plate. And just a plate of entrails and organs is put on the table.
Not good thing.
You are brought your usual plain white toast with
Yeah.
butter. It's the only thing you've been able to stomach this whole school year.
All this foreign food.
I'm gonna go to Virgil's office.
Okay. Come in. He says it before you knock.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How's my favorite warlock today?
Well,
He's tapping on an actual, honest to God laptop, and you have no idea what the fuck that thing is.
I could be better.
Oh? Was something bothering you?
Well, I have noticed recently that there is a bit of a hole in my existence.
Okay. Are you looking to fill that with religion and a demon-based thing? Because I'm strictly forbidden from preaching my faith at school.
No, not necessarily religion,
Okay.
but I was wondering in your current state with everything, that you are dealing with, if you had perhaps time for a patronage.
Are you asking for me to be your warlock patron?
Well, there was more information that I've received recently that has not landed well, and I'm a little bit nervous about maintaining any sort of relationship with the patron that I have.
You're looking to replace the pact you currently have with me.
I mean, it was a discussion. I trust you. You seem to be doing very good work here. You're very knowledgeable. I don't think you would eat children.
Just a second. And he snaps his finger and like all the windows close and like candles light and the door slams shut and like a cone of like secrecy spreads out from him. All right, so I'm not allowed to do this, but if you're looking to make a deal, I am a demon, not a devil, so it's not going to be like on paper. Is that cool with you?
The last one wasn't.
Oh, then yeah, let's get this started. What's your tolerance level for like body horror?
Hi.
Okay. He rips his chest open and presents his heart to you. Just take a bite and you're got a deal, my dude.
This was a really good choice.
Oh my god! What the crap is happening? I'm not there.
You don't eat children.
Never once.
Okay.
More than once?
But upon your death, I will consume your soul, and hopefully you're over 18 by
Well, that is going to happen anyway.
then. You eat it and you are suffused with the dark, fiery energy of the abyss. And your warlock subtype changes from Great Old One to Fiend.
Yay!
As the pact is replaced, you feel every last trace of Memon blasted from you by this
Whoa.
infernal flame. And then you are now, upon your feathers, there is a red glowing chain motif spreading from your neck out across your chest.
You didn't tell me I was going to get cool.
Do you think I'd make pacts and don't make people look cool?
Okay, fair.
I just ripped my heart out for you to take a bite of. Oh, by the way. He kind of stuffs it back in and it's like slowly starts knitting back together. Should we kill something?
Like what?
He summons like a Quasit who kind of looks up and goes, "Yes, master? Go ahead, my dude." What? What's going on?
Do you,
Oh, no.
do you consent to death?
Kind of looks back at Virgil and Virgil goes,
Eee.
and then he goes, "Yes."
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
Okay. I will make it quick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna summon Shadow Spawn and just have them destroy it.
Okay, so you just summon more creatures that rip it to shreds.
Yeah.
You're like,
Dark.
yeah, woo! I don't know about you, but I want to fuck. So you need to get out of here.
Okay.
This is a teacher.
And you see him like doing ascending to someone as you leave.
And Virgil,
Yeah.
Thank-
Oh, you're welcome, little guy.
And I'll close the door behind me.
You hear it lock.
Rejoin the group.
How noticeable is
His eyes are now glowing red with infernal flame, and he now has a tattoo on his neck. Over his feathers tattoo.
Dale, what happened to you? What's wrong? What happened? Are
I
you all
did
right?
better.
What insight check?
Hopefully these will go away eventually.
You can turn it off.
Oh, cool.
12. I got a 12.
I'm not trying to hide anything, so yeah.
Okay.
He's feeling better.
It's feeling bad.
What do we understand about stuff like this? Like, we know that there are magical practitioners that do this, that make pacts with. So, like, oh, you just changed your patron. Are you mad at Mom?
My previous connection seemed to come with a possible conflict of interest.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so
This one makes you look cooler.
Oh, thank you. I thought so too.
Like 20% cooler.
That is how many feathers I used to
I'd
make
go
the
to
costume.
I'd even go to 35.
Yes, so I had a one like that too, but I don't anymore.
What?
The mother eating children.
Oh,
Wait, your mom used to eat children?
yes. Your mom ate children?
That's why.
Allegedly.
That's why I smacked your hand.
No, I just thought he was close. He used to be real close to his mom, and then something happened.
Yeah, she ate people.
I don't remember.
Didn't she try and eat you?
More than once. Yes.
That seems fair.
That's why it was like mother eating children, and I looked at him, and then he ran away, and I was like, okay.
I just thought he was upset because he was having a tough time with his mom, and we were bringing up moms.
Well, I think that there has been a
Oh.
broad misunderstanding of my mom's purpose because I do not believe that she was necessarily responsible for everything, but it doesn't look good.
No.
Oh, so Zero, you think the thing from 200 years ago was the same as his old warlock patron? Could you just ask her?
We are not on speaking terms.
Well, and now that you've kind of given her the boot, probably not. Yeah, she's not going to talk to you.
Okay, to be fair, I have tried to call her for like a year and she is not talk. So if she doesn't want to be part of me, I don't want to be part of her.
That's fair. I think that setting boundaries is
Does
important.
that mean you have a new mom?
Dead.
He's got a daddy now.
He's much cooler.
Danny. If it's you don't have that.
I don't think that is good for polite conversation.
That's fair. I respect that.
He is underage. Actually, probably not.
I was like, I'm an adult.
Still.
And I also don't know if I can even tell them because I don't know if Bert was open about
He's
that.
not
so-
supposed to do what he did.
Yeah.
So, like, he was very excited.
Oh my goodness.
But he can be trusted. He is trusted by the university.
Insight, can I see if I piece it together?
You start to do an insight, and then Molly goes, so who wants to study for the next arcane studies?
Oh, is it time
Test.
already
Oh,
for
I
another
really
test?
need to pass that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
This one's going to be significantly harder than the last one.
Oh,
Oh, no.
phenomenal.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Fine. I'm bringing out my drum. Nope, I'm bringing the war gong. I'm taking it with us wherever we study.
I made note cards this time.
Oh, phenomenal.
Would you guys like them?
Yeah.
Peach, I understand that you had a little bit of trouble on the last test. Is that correct?
Yeah, I failed it.
Well, these note cards, if you were to say your favorite food turned invisible and can only be seen by the caster. He's
I
offering,
tried to take whatever you're handing me.
he's handing you note cards that you can use to cheat during the exam. Sleight of hand check to try and cheat during the exam using these note cards.
Okay.
Okay.
Tuck those away.
But Mala's in a committed relationship. Okay, never mind.
Only some parts of me. Because there's like 6 Walleyes here. The Malcolms are permanent.
Oh my god! You should not have supported him making
We also never established whether the relationship was close or not. I have no problem with this.
If you ever need help removing your additionals, let me know.
Are you offering to kill parts of me?
Or if you need to.
They all kind of look at each other. I was like, I don't think that would be appropriate to discuss in front of them.
Yeah.
What is the? Oh,
This is a natural.
It's made taking all of my classes much easier. I had 10 minutes of downtime the other day.
So
that sounds amazing.
one of you learns one thing. Do you all know it?
No, I have to relearn from the simulacrum, so I mean it's about the same amount of time, but I do have downtime.
Okay.
I'm surprised you haven't figured out like some collective consciousness.
If there was a spell for that.
Okay.
It's gonna bug me. Hold on.
I would. May I use persuasion for my study check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll still make a study check, but during the exam you can attempt a stealth of hand roll in place.
That's what I'm thinking
I-
of.
Can I do
Mr. Macy.
like do I decide on that after I roll?
During the test.
We'll fill the simulacrum.
Okay, so if I regular roll and I get a good roll, I don't have to use the cheating cards. But if I get bad one, I can then use them.
And if you fail the cheating roll, you're in trouble.
You're expelled.
So-
Okay, well, I really hope I make it then.
And that can be stealth or sleight of hand, whichever
Okay.
you're better at.
So we have to. We're studying though, right?
Yes, we're studying right now.
What class is this?
This is going to be Advanced Arcane Histories Devices.
Oh, since we're getting help, do we get to roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you roll very low?
It was a nat one.
Can I roll? Can I roll survival? Because these are devices that you might potentially use to survive situations or further your survival in life.
Oh, I didn't pick a thing. Those don't count then. Crap.
Or perhaps medicine.
Matching a list of magical devices with their functions, and then the origins of different magical devices. So I'll allow it.
I already used performance, so I gotta pick something else.
You can use performance again. There's literally no restriction to how often you can use
Okay.
the same skill every time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Potter uses the same skill
Okay.
every time.
Then yes, I'd like to use performance
What'd you
to
do?
make up little songs. Oh, that one's cocked. Okay. 21.
10.
No reroll for you, my dude.
19.
19 reroll for you. All right.
Why are there 3 little possibility for rerolls on the second test?
In the second year,
No, year 3.
We're in year 3.
can I see?
Yeah.
That is weird. That's the only one that has 3 boxes. Oh wait, there's a third box of D4s in year 2 as well. Random.
It doesn't. Oh, extra credit.
Ah.
So those of you who presented your costume,
Oh,
give yourself a
get another
reroll.
two.
Mm.
Okay.
Cool. Plus I got the cards, so I better make this work.
So I don't know if I want to pull an all-nighter though. I don't think we need to.
I wouldn't,
No.
unless you want to get 2 rerolls.
Yeah, but I'm rolling with disadvantage anyway, so
Yeah. The wash.
yeah.
It kind of balances out because you get to choose which dice to reroll.
Mhm.
So you could always reroll the lower one and try for a higher.
Is it a is it still it's gonna be a 2 roll test?
Yeah.
Oh, later then.
So you have disadvantage, but you do get to reroll whichever. You get to choose which dice to reroll because it's not advantage; it's rerolls.
Mhm.
So, all right, day of the test.
Ooh.
Professor Tullis is not in attendance for this test.
That sounds weird.
What's she doing? What's sus?
Suspicious.
After 10 minutes of waiting on the teacher, one of the dean's teaching assistants steps in to administer the exam. Each character makes 2 ability checks related to the parts of the test. The first part is magical devices and their functions, matching a list of magical devices with their functions,
Mm-hmm.
and that is in a history check.
Junction, what's your function? Open up words and phrases and clauses.
This I need to retrain. Oh no, that's not bad.
Um,
Would you like to cheat?
yeah. I guess I gotta pass this. So it's just another d20
It will
roll.
be a stealth check. Yeah.
Oh, it's stealth this time.
Oh.
11.
So you are removed from the testing zone, and you have failed this exam. I tried, Helena. I tried.
That's okay.
What rule is this?
This is history.
17.
You fail.
30-20.
You pass.
22.
You pass.
Can I reroll?
You have to re-roll
Before I
before
fail.
you fail.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I failed that one.
The second
Damn,
part of
did
the test is writing short essays about the origins of different magical devices, and that is an insight check.
Oh, you don't say.
Unfortunately, you don't get to roll for this one.
Okay.
You can, just to see.
Reroll.
Oh, God.
That's
I should
cocked.
use my second reroll, but it's
Ooh.
probably too late now.
Can I use my
There's
second
no
reroll for
aiming.
this?
I mean, like, aside from getting detention and losing extracurricular activities, you're fine.
Did I know? Okay.
Can I use both my rerolls for one part of the test?
Yes.
Okay.
What if it
Because-
came out worse?
You still have to take it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is hard. The tests are freaking hard.
This test is DC 18.
That's what I got. 18.
God.
I can't make it 18. Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Pass.
21.
Passed only one.
Pass.
9.
Zira is top of the class, guys.
This is
I
the
missed
first
Kimball.
time that I have used rerolls at all, and I used both of them.
Yeah.
Why did you
Because I rolled I rolled a nat
Oh my
one.
gosh.
on one of them.
And this one was history? So if you pass, you get the D4, right?
A character who showed Dean Tullis their plans of historical masquerade costume adjusts their exam results as follows. If the character failed the exam, they pass instead. If the character passed the exam, they ace it instead.
Okay.
And if the character aced the exam, they receive 3 student dice instead of 2.
I aced it.
So,
So-
we did show her costume.
I did pass them?
So you pass
Technically,
because
you have enough extra credit to pass the exam.
Okay, so I'm writing pass on here.
And what are our skills that we get?
It's
was insight.
history and insight.
So I aced then. Because I got both. and
Wait,
we
what did you
showed-
get on your cheat? You said 13?
On my cheat roll?
Yeah.
No, it was like 11.
It wasn't over 12? I thought it was over 12.
It was over 12.
It was over 12.
Because due to Dean Tullis's absence and the lax attention of the teacher's assistant, cheating on this exam is relatively easy with a DC of 12 instead of 18.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure you actually got away with your cheating.
What are the skills?
Well, either
Uh,
way, I passed
history and
because it's
insight.
extra credit, I guess.
You want to make your insight check real quick? Because you technically might have aced it.
17.
So that would have been a fail. Do you want to use your last reroll that you had?
Nope.
Now it's cocked.
You
That
want to
was
make a
not.
cheat roll.
Another cheat roll.
Oh.
No. Definitely not.
All right. We'll just say that
So did I pass or did I fail? I don't
You
understand.
passed. So you passed because you got the first one. You cheated on the first half without.
Well, but you said I automatically passed that one because I did the extra credit.
That's what I'm saying. So like the 3 boxes, that's actually that's what that
rerolls.
represents. I know. I don't know why it's there because it shouldn't be, but
Okay.
Should be under the D4.
it should be under the D4s.
Okay.
According to this. But so if you fail both parts, you still pass. If you pass at least one part, which you did
You
because you
aced.
cheated,
So I got.
so you aced the test.
Okay.
Oh, 'cause
I
did
failed
the
one. I passed one. So I actually aced it. So I have 2. Got it.
And I aced in originally, so I get 3 boxes.
Okay. Hooray. You're complex. Testing.
It's rough.
You need to do better.
The extra credit is essential.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone
Rosa?
is anyone curious about interrogating anyone about the absence of the dean?
Absence of the what?
The dean for the test.
Dean Tullis.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'll assist you. That's 0.
Nat 20 for 25.
Okay. You kind of talk with some of the teaching assistants, and they say she didn't show up for class, offering no explanation, and apparently the normally fastidious dean was in her office at the Archeo Memorial Hall the entire time.
She was at a what?
Office at the Archeo Memorial Hall.
During the test?
And the class that preceded it.
Going there.
Yeah.
I'm going there. Here's what
Tag along.
She
Sure.
what?
Yeah. I'm going to pretend like I have questions about the test.
I'll just be the muscle.
Works for me.
Are you guys going straight to the hall?
I'm putting. Should I bring my war gong? Okay.
The war gun requires several people to move, so no.
Dang it. That's what the simulacrum are for. What?
Mala is not your personal slave.
Malai, could your simulacrum please?
Yes, he would say
I know
yes,
he would.
but
I will think to myself,
What a wonderful world.
Papa, can you do this too?
What?
What's up, Dale?
Yeah, no, just wondering. I've never tried it. I haven't said anything yet. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, but I'm like in a class right
So
now.
go right ahead.
So you don't need anything?
No.
Okay, so don't call me unless you need something.
Good.
Are you speaking telepathically or out loud? Because I'm wondering.
I think every time that I've done this in the past, it was out loud to like half of the conversation.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but no.
But here's my number.
So call me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was a warlock, but I was like,
I didn't know
but
he
wait,
had
my
one.
soul now. Possess me, maybe.
We love it.
So you go to the Archeo Hall, and you're not admitted into the administrative wing.
Okay.
It's where her offices are, and you are told that they are too busy to come and meet with you.
Okay. I will. I'm going to cast Disguise Self
Ooh la la.
to go in.
Okay. Disguise self, is that illusory, or does it change your physical flesh?
Shape changing.
Physical flesh.
It says shape changing.
Look up that spell.
You make yourself, including your armor, clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. So it's an illusion.
Who are you disguising yourself as?
I'm trying to think of somebody who was in the office, or one of the TAs that we
Okay.
have seen work with the professor,
Okay.
trying to see,
Make a stealth and or performance check.
okay. Well, I would have gone off to the side.
No. But I mean,
Performance,
like
though.
it's either how good the illusion is, stealth,
Okay.
or how well you pull it off, performance.
Performance 23.
23. She goes, "Oh, hello. Is it Ichthbix?
Ithbax.
Oh, are you having a cold? Your voice sounds strange.
Little bit.
Can I help you?"
We were just inquiring as to if you were all right. You'd missed.
Oh no, this is the secretary. You
Oh.
have not gotten.
Oh,
into
okay,
the
okay,
office.
Sorry, I'm like,
Are you seeking an audience with the dean?
I was. Oh gosh, what I can't remember the teacher's name.
Dean
This is
Tullis.
Dean Tullis. Yes, we're inquiring about some documents that she had requested
Oh, it
from Dean
took
Tullis.
you no time at all. I mean, you just left for the Biblioplex and you're already back? Somebody's burning the midnight oil.
You know how it is when
Unfortunately,
you're.
these students wouldn't be permitted.
Oh, well, that's fine. But they were going to be bringing some of the boxes later on. I just wanted to show them where they needed to go.
You can take several trips. The dean has been very clear about having no students in the administrative wing.
We will wait outside.
At your service, sir.
Ik Blex.
I sneak off and cast Disguise Self.
Also walk up as Eflex.
Oh no.
I will be.
You are small, so
Yes.
keep that in mind.
So I can only be 1 foot taller than a small person.
There is a small owlin professor that you had. What was her name? Like Sharpbeak or something.
She's real nice.
Yeah, but I think it was Sharpbeak actually.
You of the administrative staff, Professor Sharpbeak would be the one you would easiest be able to.
Okay, I pretend to be her.
Oh, go ahead and make your stealth and/or performance check.
Oh man, these dice they hate me now.
It's the curse
dice, yeah.
You all talked about it.
I
You gave it
swear to
more
God,
power again.
That color combo. Throw it
I
across
just
the
need to
room and
put it in your
forget
mouth.
about
It works.
9.
9. Don't you usually walk with a cane, Professor Sharpbeak?
I'm just having a good day, and it's rude to ask people about that.
I'm gonna walk by. I'm just gonna keep going while you have them distracted.
This is unacceptable, Peach. As they put on their glasses of true seeing.
I've already walked by. I said I walked by. I walked away.
I try to fly. Well, I might as well fly while I'm in this form, but I don't think I can.
No,
So
it's an illusion.
just try to fly a little bit.
You get on your tail and like make yourself hover. Like
I just start jumping and throwing myself into the air.
Just see a hobbled owlin just.
don't look at me.
Come on! What's the point otherwise?
So you're at
I
Dean
walked away.
Tullis's office. The door.
Okay. Is there a window on her door?
There would be a
or-
window on the outside.
To the wall.
I don't wanna
With a
finish
solid
that song.
door on the inside.
Okay. I will.
Shh. Who is it?
Oh God, what was my name? It's Blacks.
Reflex.
It's Blacks.
Ickbacks?
Yes, I was sent to ask about some paperwork.
You can leave it outside.
Oh no, I was supposed to collect some papers.
I sent you with the papers already.
No, so they asked for clarification about part of it.
All right.
Can I
leave
show
the
you?
request outside, and then I will attend to it when I have time.
I have to show you. Yes, Professor. Okay. I will stand outside the door. I will make noise like I'm walking away.
Your performance check.
Oh shit. 17?
Okay, now that Ickbacks is gone, what were you saying? You must get more students. Your production has been very slow.
Do I recognize the voice?
That
though?
bitch.
Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Okay. Time to shine. Phew.
Can I have that tea?
You gotta eat that dice now, or the others are never gonna believe you. Now spit it out so they can't see.
7.
We missed you.
You do not recognize the,
Okay.
the voice.
It's all gooey. Okay. I'm going to listen for a little bit more.
Nothing else. They switched to a language you do not understand.
What language is it?
You have to comprehend languages,
The
right?
language you don't understand.
I do have comprehend
You
languages.
don't even get to know what.
Can I cast comprehend
Oh
languages?
my god, I was joking.
Do you have comprehend?
I do.
languages? All right. Does that have a verbal component?
Yes, verbal semantic. What if I whisper it?
You can make a stealth check.
I will walk away from the door.
Make a stealth
Okay.
check.
8. No. Yes, 8.
Oh my god. No, you start to whisper the spell and you're like watching the door and you run full into a suit of armor that clatters all over the ground.
I run away. I run.
You guys hear a crash, 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 and then you see Ickbacks come running out.
Oh, I don't think that went well.
Or maybe it went.
Did you
really-
cast Comprehend Languages?
No. As if I was trying to walk by and I could, no, I would have dropped it. Dang it.
I realized after the fact that they're both concentration spells, so
Mhm.
One of blocks you in the sky.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, no, disguise self is not concentration.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-mm. Comprehend languages is not either.
What?
Yeah.
Dang,
That's-
I'm way off tonight.
Detect magic is, and
just testing
my
it.
Tasha's hideous laughter would be as well.
So you see Ickbacks come running from the Dean Hall. Ickback, you need to sign out.
Okay. I just scribble something in it. I run out the door, and as soon as the door closes behind me, I drop.
To rush out afterward? What happened?
Did you run into a suit of armor?
Well, yeah, that was me.
That's what it sounded
Oh my
like.
god. Worse than my gong. Professor was talking with somebody, and her productivity is really low, and she needs to produce more students.
Oh, is she working in admissions now?
Deuce? No. Like, what if it means like in test tubes or something? Gross, right? That's gross. Wait, what about what Molly does? He produced more of himself.
I don't know about that. I think maybe they need to. It didn't sound like anybody I recognized. I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was about admissions or getting our numbers up. I think she's got to.
Well, they're definitely acting squirrely. Look at the security. I'm still an owl.
Look at the security. She's giving a very, very offensive stereotype of an owl.
Oh no, Peach would be more sensitive than that.
The good thing is, being raised in the sewer, I do not even know what the stereotypes are.
I am trying to imitate your accent.
You wait. I'm sorry. You said that you don't think it's admissions, but what do you think it is?
It sounded. She was really keen on not having anybody hear her conversation, and then they moved to some other kind of language, and I'll try and imitate it as best as I can with my southern accent.
Give me a performance roll.
24.
She is mimicking what could be an offensive version of deep speech.
Wait, do you mean it sounded like?
And he opens his beak, and there's like the hissing pain souls and.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Something-
weird. I don't like that.
I respond back to you in deep.
Yeah.
Well, you guys should have been up there instead of me.
Bill,
Your pronunciation's real bad.
I-
Sorry.
I was trying to understand the language, and I was sneaking away to try and cast it so nobody could hear me. But then I hit the armor, and so I ran.
Solid plan.
As we're walking back to the bar,
Two
the
campus
tavern or
security
whatever,
guards kind of run out of the hall and kind of flag you guys down.
we're walking away.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you guys see anyone looking like Ickbix? You guys have advanced arcane studies, right?
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
you see Ickbix run out?
I haven't seen Ickbex since our exam.
All right, his signature didn't match, so we were worried it might have been a student in disguise. But
Oh.
you guys
yeah.
seem good. Peach, impersonating a professor isn't okay. You should drop that.
Well, but I like already cast it and everything.
I love the little wings.
I drop it.
I was hoping
I
you would
couldn't
hold on.
fly
to it.
anyway.
I'm gonna have Sharpbeak walk by, like, oh, it's so good.
So cute.
I love it. But we'll let you know if we see him.
Yes, if you could, thank you.
Sure.
So, not to jump to conclusions, but well, The description of eating children does fit, and there is now deep speech and production. I never worked in the production side. I was very much more the preparation for great sacrifice team. But I did hear rumors.
You're talking about your mother, right? Mama?
Memories.
Yeah.
Oui.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
You think you're-
I just wanted to get you on the same page.
Oh, your mom is with the professor now?
I don't know, but if I don't want
don't
to
think
jump
I've
to
ever-
conclusions. But
Have I ever heard? I don't know if I've ever heard your mom before. Because I mean, it was always just you kind of talking to the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. It's a little weird.
Would
And
anyone?
then with the random common words.
would anyone?
not everything translates well.
Would anyone like to do an investigation check to look for rumors of the professor around campus?
Yes,
I
please.
only have a +1, so I can assist you.
There are 4 possible rumors, so
Okay, well.
19.
okay. I roll a d4.
14?
Unfortunately, yeah, actually.
No.
So roll a d4.
1.
It seems like Dean Tullis is always working. She rarely leaves her office. And the dean has relied on teaching assistants to cover several of her lessons, sometimes missing class without warning or explanation. Somebody want to try one more? So I want to
I already
get
assisted.
this one.
Oh,
Eat it!
use that.
Show
one
it
this
who's boss.
time. Okay.
We could trade assistancies.
21.
Dean Tullis seems to be suffering from some malady. She has been uncharacteristically short with her students and seems to have frequent headaches.
Uh-oh. She's getting headaches. Headaches are bad. Isn't that what happened last time?
Nausea and fatigue.
Maybe
It was
she's just pregnant.
fatigue and headaches.
Sweet.
If I think back to the incidents at the orphanages, which I don't think Dell's still connected that he probably was taken from an orphanage by my mom. But does that sound like a familiar trend from like what they're describing, like how the sickness comes on?
When you were you were always her sole focus.
Mhm.
But her like followers before they died, they would often become fatigued and have headaches.
Okay. I don't like this.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good.
It is not. I maybe should have thought before writing a new pact. My bad.
But you'd still want to work with her, for her?
Oh no, I just mean a part of my soul was still wrapped up in her. I might have a better insight of where she is or something.
I mean, I think it's better that you got away from it.
I agree.
We value you as a being.
My new patron did not even yell at me for getting consent for slaughtering. It was great.
Slaughtering what? What?
Don't just,
What?
That's
I
one.
think he said slathering.
Oh.
Jam.
Oh no, I can't.
Well, I mean, I can't really. I can't be one to talk. I killed a bunch of orcs to get 4th place.
It was really kind of neat. Shadows came up from the ground and they ripped it in half.
I haven't done that before. Normally, it's just hack and slash.
Sounds most engaging.
Yeah, I think he just went home.
Oh,
Did you tell them who your patron is?
No.
I tried to guess, but I don't think it went well.
I was reading, and so I tuned out for a second. I was like, "Wait, what are we slaughtering?"
It was a fiend that I got rid of, so it'll probably just go home.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes. It did not seem like his first rodeo.
Well, what's rodeo?
Well, it is in a very long, detailed explanation of actual Earth rodeos.
Yay!
Well, that sounds interesting, I guess.
So, okay. Let's circle back to what we think we know. Dean Tullis is now working with something that wants students. And from these rumors, she's missing class. I mean, we knew that. She wasn't there for the test. She's supposed to turn over students to this thing who we think is your mom.
Mema.
Was your mom?
Yeah, she
Memo.
always will be, but yes.
You understand? I think it's a thing that he like gets power from her. It's not like his
Okay.
actual mama. I think. Ow.
You get a mental like nudge at your head.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, buddy, you didn't tell me that your previous patron was cooking the books so you could attend this university. How is she doing that? Because we're in a bit of a pickle.
Oh. Are they uncooked?
Well, I'm more of a like send you fun things to kill and like orgy kind of patron. I'm not really into the mind control thing. I don't think it's right to control people's minds.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out, buddy.
Okay. Oh shit.
So can you come by my office and bring your logical friend, the Kalistar. What's his name?
Zira.
Yeah. Bring him.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Would you come with me?
Sure, buddy.
Okay. Without any further explanation, just turns and starts walking.
Wait, what? Okay.
I guess we'll be back.
Sure.
Telepathically, if I'm not back in like 3 hours, come find me.
I'm trying to telepathically say, okay.
I'll let you.
Okay.
5 minutes after they leave, I go, where'd everyone go?
Still trying to fly.
Oh, I can see Peach like perched up on a branch now.
I dropped the disguise, but yeah. I definitely tried that for sure.
Love it.
Do you have the fly spell? Because that would be pretty funny.
Oh, I don't think I do, no. I wanted to fly as the owlin fly.
I want to be.
So Dell takes
wanna
you
be
to
Owlin.
the demonology classroom / office of Professor Virgil.
What are we doing? I'm Professor Virgil.
As you walk in, he just has like paperwork everywhere.
That's a lot of papers.
Yeah. Your dad has a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So do you think he could adopt Dell and then get him a scholarship or pay for him to be here?
Oh, I have 735 gold.
That's cute. That's
Okay.
real cute. Yeah. No.
It's not enough.
My daddy and I don't necessarily see eye to
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
great. That's great.
we-
That's great.
I maybe
Dell, we might have to kill you or something. You know,
Hold
like we
on.
just might have to just
Hold-
extend. I'm sorry, it's so short.
Hold on. Maybe he might be interested in helping Dell out if there was some political thing in it for him. Like, I don't know, do you have any connections where I'm from that we could like?
Where are you from?
Eberron?
Wisconsin?
No, the real Eberron. Like the planet, the world. Like where where my people come from.
Isn't that where the Orkness happens?
Yeah, it's right next door. It's
I know a Balrog who could enslave some people for him.
you might go for that. I don't know.
I know a particularly randy succubus, but your dad might not live through it.
Are the Balrog and the Randy Succubus both connected? Pointing to the Balrog jar.
Well, that's why he owes me a favor, but
I mean the succubus, is it like he has to do something with the succubus, or Is it like he could?
She owes me a
use us?
favor. She owes me a favor. Would he like that? I could send her to like another country and stop farting. Jesus. Oh God.
I guess.
All right. Hey, could you hold your father's office deeply in your mind just for a second and suck on my pinky? He just kind of like points at a wall, and like a big fiery portal of your dad's office is like, "Hi, Mr. Zira."
Hi, Dad.
Hi. I need, and he kind of pulls down to the front. It's like, I need a full, like, immediate diplomatic scholarship for this owlin. What can I do for you? I am a demon prince. I'm currently imprisoned, but like, I can make it happen for you. I know Grast. He's a great guy.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
When you're older, we'll go and we'll visit his house. Wait, how old are you?
An equivalent?
Are you of the age of consent? Like, can you fuck?
23.
Oh,
Oh.
well, we could go this weekend if you want. Well, I'm still trapped, but you know,
I would wait.
I could send you without. Anyway, is there anything you want? It's like, Zero, what is going on?
The school I'm at.
Yes,
That
the school I sent you to, so you would be out of my hair, and I wouldn't have to deal with these levels of shenanigans from you.
yeah. So my friend here.
How much will it cost for this conversation to end immediately?
How long has it been? Hasn't been 3 hours.
I look.
How much does that cost? How much does an owlin cost? $20?
No, it's not about. It's the tuition, not the actual.
Here, and he kind of like jots something down. Zero, stamps it with some wax. Here, and he hands it through the portal, and it's just kind of like a writ of support, like whatever is necessary. I am the king of so and so country, and if it has not met my demands, we will immediately sanction the area around Strixhaven, and there will be an open war. And
My dad just threatened.
So Dad
is that
could stay
good
in
enough?
school.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
All right, so close this then.
Bye.
As the window starts,
Virgil takes his pinky out of your mouth.
Oh my God! It's
as the portal closes, I will just look up at I want to call him Jira because we have Zira, and I don't know where I was.
Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even have to offer him the favor from the succubus. You can save it for later. Make sure it's loud so that your dad heard it.
It's like he missed out on a succubus.
All right, let me see this paper. Your dad is a dick.
Why do you think I'm here?
So, like, you're like a cleric, right? So you're like really dedicated to like a god and a god.
Baldry.
Baldre?
Yeah.
She's not a big fan of mine, but
No.
if you wanted, like, I could, you just snack on my heart, and then like we could be in bed together, and then like you wouldn't have to deal with it. I could kill your dad.
It tastes like chicken wing.
To be clear, though, I would consume your soul for eternity at some point.
I actually sincerely appreciate the offer.
Yeah, I mean, he just is a real dick. I would love to punish him horribly.
Maybe someday that might be an option, but
Here's what I'm gonna do. This is for free, just because I like you, kid. He goes and grabs the Balrog dick. He hands it to you, in the jar, and it's like, here, and he hands you a slip of paper. Draw a magic circle. Dell knows how. He's been auditing my class. Say that name and give him that back. Kill anybody you want. As long as they're not faculty at Strixhaven or something like that. Like, keep it outside of the school, because I really don't want to get in trouble for this. That's for you.
I appreciate the offer to kill my daddy, actually, but
I've empowered you to do it.
I would rather try to handle him a different way before I take this drastic of an action.
Pacifist, aren't you?
Well, not 100. It's no. Violence is necessary sometimes, but I
Most of the time.
it would be much more
All right,
fulfilling
all
for
right.
my
I'll
father.
take my dick back.
It would be much more fulfilling for my father to have his power and everything else stripped from him and have to suffer through that for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I get it. Next part you're probably not gonna like. Celebrate. You want to flay something?
I don't. Yes.
Okay. He summons a particularly demonic goat. He's like, all right. Would you like a skinning knife or? Yeah, you can go. You can go. Do we shave it first?
Zero goes, walks out the door, throws out.
Can I lay it from the inside?
If you can, that would be awesome. Did I give you that power?
I
You don't have to describe how you play it. We can just fade to black.
Well, I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar, so like the floor just opens up and then it gets brought in. I was going to go with Toll the Dead, and then I thought that might be anticlimactic.
Later, Dell returns to the dorm room, a goat skull on his head. He's humming.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
It was. I don't know what to
Did you bring
do
anything for me?
with this patron thing. Oh, there's still some inside.
I go and if it's been 3 hours, I'm looking for.
Oh, I go find you
Okay.
to tell you that I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, that I'm alive. 'Cause
You
I
guys
don't know if
go
I'm
back
okay
to
or not.
Vera and Dell's dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably follow back.
As you enter in, there's a big blood red package on your desk that says, "To my favorite patron."
Ooh.
I will open it.
And it is the closet that you murdered earlier.
Oh my god, is it alive again?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hi.
You did go home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are you here?
Well, Philip is technically no longer being animated by your mother's magic, and you notice he looks real sickly. So
Oh, no.
I'm supposed to. He kind of like moves his little vest to the side, and you see on his Philip is tattooed on his chest.
Jeez.
Oh, you don't have to be Philip.
Unfortunately, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to kill you again. Intentionally. Do you want a snack?
Jeez.
No, thank you. And he turns into a frog. It just kind of sits there depressed.
I pick up the frog and I put it on my shoulder.
Old Philip.
Snap. Old Philip snack.
Old Philip vomits up his bones and then slowly fades.
Oh.
I did nothing this wrong.
Yeah, where'd Phil go?
Audrey would be really mad if this was happening in my room.
He can.
I shouldn't bop him.
Oh no, feel free.
Oh.
Something should cheer him up.
Please feel free to kill me.
Just come back.
Only if Dell calls me.
I like making new friends.
Reminds me of the depressed robot.
Marvin.
Why is like Zero's new mission in life to save this new familiar quad? Oh no.
I want to make him happy. I feel bad.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
You bastard.
Stop. I was gonna say seeing Peach bopping the frog, I was gonna try it. But I'd probably bop him off your shoulder.
You bop him off his shoulder, his little neck snaps, and then like he disappears for a minute.
You freed him.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't mean to.
familiar.
I'm sorry. Fade to black.
Papa.
It's like a ball.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about you don't have a great old one patron anymore.
Agreed.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Choices were made.
Choices were made. We'll see if they were the right ones or not.
He wears a little like a little vest.
I really hope that I'm just imagining a closet in like a Walmart vest. Virgil's from
We would like to thank our patrons who, without you, this would never happen. And so this is your fault.
Do you enjoy that power?
Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, my mother, who is definitely at fault.
100%.
Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, and Beepo. Thank you, everybody. We were the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. We will come up with a tagline.
Oh, I didn't know.